Hi all, Jordan here. We're just about to get into episode 20 of the Click Click Play podcast, but it didn't feel right for us to do that without addressing the horrific events in London last night. This third attack in as many months, committed by radical Islamic zealots, has left several dead, many more injured, some fighting for their lives. The awe-inspiring response by London's emergency services no doubt prevented many more needless deaths, but despite this, the UK is now in a state of shock, sadness, and understandably, anger. I know I speak for the whole team when I express my sympathies and grief for all those impacted. Click Click Play is by design a multinational podcast, recorded each week from various locations across the Western world: Florida, continental Europe, New York, Great Britain. The grim reality that we're now faced with is that none of these places have been left unscathed by this moronic and genocidal death cult. Orlando in 2016, Madrid in 2004, New York in 2001, and Manchester in 2017. These are just some of the horrors that we've had to face together. Our shared civilization's greatest strength is, without question in my mind, our ability to not only coexist, but actually thrive, regardless of different political, cultural, sexual, and even religious identities. This ability makes us increasingly stronger, smarter, more loving, and more morally sound than anything that any of these pathetic maniacs who haunt our streets and celebrate our traumas anonymously online could ever muster. The West's unparalleled media output is a testament to our creativity and our freedom of expression. Video games are at the forefront of this success. Let's talk about them.
Starts now.
Hello. We're all here, and it's June. It's June already, and it's episode 20 of the Click Click Play podcast. I'm your host with the very most, biggest banners, and joining us almost every week is the ginger whinger himself, Mr. Jordan Rees.
Blah, 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 blah.
How are you?
I'm good, yeah, I'm okay. Do
Yeah,
you like my tan?
I like your tan. It matches your hair.
Yeah, red.
Yeah, I like it. I've
got like literally zero hair today.
Where did
I
you...
had a massive shave as well, so I'm just...
You had a massive what, sorry?
Shave.
Oh, shave. You kind of blocked out just at the worst point when you said it's like a massive shit. How was Celtic Manor?
Celtic man.
Is it Celtic or Celtic?
Lovely, yeah. It's Celtic, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Celtic. Yeah, very good, very good. Had a good old drink and a bit of food and that. Lovely.
Lovely jubbly. And joining us, also, Andre the Giant YouTube star.
Yay.
How's it going?
Hey everybody, I'm doing all right. We need to find a new nickname for me because still got like 17 subscribers. So, get in there one day,
Hey, that's more than me on there. You got more than Click Click Play on YouTube. We haven't even got enough to get a custom URL yet.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. Baby steps. And joining us, hungover as always, Manny Repete. How are you?
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm doing all right. Just tired. Always tired.
How was last night?
It was fun, man. It was fun. Just had a few drinks, and then that's about it.
How many?
But I forget me a lot.
What's your tipple? What did you drink?
Oh my goodness! All right, so I had like around 8 or 9 beers. Then I had like 4 shots. They range from whiskey to I don't know, fucking shooting up whiskey. It's disgusting.
Mhm.
That a little bit of oh my god, what is that other? I think it's called It's not Sex on the Beach, but it's something even worse.
Mojito.
Lemon drop.
Hmm.
Couple lemon drop shots, and then just some more, whiskey and some Sprite. That's
How
about
much
it.
did that cost you?
It was free because I had all the girls paying for me, and by all the girls, I just mean me, and I paid for it. It cost a lot of.
Oh. How much are those drinks? Like, is it really cheap? Because I know, Andre, you're in New York, so I'm guessing it's just like arm and a leg territory
It's
over there.
ridiculous. Like
I mean-
it makes no sense to go out and drink, in my opinion. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's like,
same here.
I mean,
you can buy a 6-pack for $10, or you can go to the bar and buy like 1 beer for $9.
yeah, I mean, at the restaurant that I was taking the shots, there were $2 shots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
more reason.
Two?
That sounds disgusting. Don't get me wrong.
I know a bar that has
$2.
€1 shots. This beer I'm currently drinking
which
beer.
is the same thing as like $2.
Yeah.
No, not really. Euros, aren't they more or less the same? It's
Are
like
they?
$1.20 or 10 for a euro.
Let's just wait for Brexit to happen, and then
I know.
That's already happened.
Don't want to affect
Brexit!
Barcelona. Well, I might do. I've got a gold Estrella Dam here bottle. I got 12 of these for €3. Bargain. But yeah, there's a bar you can go to where all the Barca football players go on that, and it's €12 for a beer. I remember.
Jesus.
I think I bought
Because they
3.
can afford it.
Yeah, I went there and I was like 3 beers, and he was like, I said, how much is it for a beer? And I thought he'd misheard me. I was like, no, just for one. No, that is for one. Like, whoa, okay.
But you guys don't tip, right? Is that like not a thing over there?
No, we pay our waiters a decent wage.
Yeah, see, we're a not civilized society over here. We have to tip for every beer we get. That's great.
Yeah, no, my beer is what, $6, and I have to tip 2, apparently, whatever.
What happens when you guys don't tip? Like
Yeah,
they-
everyone
they-
tips it.
Mad. Yeah.
They get angry. They go home and then they tell everybody that
They tweet about it. They tweet.
they read on
Facebook
it.
They get
They take a
interviewed by
picture of their
BuzzFeed.
receipts. They always take a picture of their receipts and then like post it. If you can't afford to go out and tip, you shouldn't go out and eat. If you can't afford, never
If your
mind.
boss can't afford to pay you a decent wage, then
Yeah, exactly. That's
I got chased out of a restaurant in New York once because I didn't tip. It was the worst.
Oh,
it was the worst
really?
service ever. And honestly, they took 45 minutes despite there being about 3 people. It was in the Crown Plaza Hotel on. That's where I was staying on Times Square. And we thought, I'll go to the hotel restaurant, see what it's like. And it was like the worst food, the worst service. They were really rude. I got something like $25 change, and they gave it in ones. I was like, yeah, this guy wants a tip.
Oh, they
they want you. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so we didn't give a tip. And like as I was leaving, he was like, "No, you leave a tip in." Like, in English wasn't his first language. But he was like, "No, in Spain, in America, you tip. In America, you tip." I was like, "No, the service was terrible." He wasn't very happy. But
That's the thing. A lot of people just assume you're supposed to tip regardless, but I thought it was a service thing too. Like if I get bad service,
why
I
would-
shouldn't tip. I always do, no matter
Yeah.
what. And like now I've been better about that since my girlfriend's in the food industry, the service industry. So like I
Oh.
got better at that. But don't get me wrong, I wouldn't. That's why I'm
the
moving that way.
service industry, eh?
Do any places in the States add like the service charge automatically to your bill? Because we get
Yeah.
that, like a
Some
12%
places do.
will just be added on top.
Yeah, some places do.
Like if you go in with like 5 people, the gratuity is already added to the check, and you can still tip over that, which some people do.
You can
I do.
actually in the UK and in some restaurants you can have like an automatic table service if there's more than 8 or 9 people.
Oh yeah.
I think it'd be less. There'd be a discount at 8 or 9 with so many people ordering.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You'd think.
Sin says there's a drive-through bar. That sounds really suspect.
I don't know why that's about it.
That's what it is. More of drive-through bars. That sounds perfect.
Accent says, you guys in the UK or USA? I'm in Barcelona. I don't know why I say that. It's Barcelona. Everyone pronounces it here, Barcelona. Jordan,
Which is the UK.
which is the UK, is it? Jordan Rees is in Wales. In Cardiff, home of the Champions League.
Oh my God, can we talk about that? How
Nope.
amazing
Uh,
it was.
Nah, good for them, though. Good for them. Andre is in New York.
What up?
I'm
And-
walking here.
Portland represent.
And Manny's in. Whereabouts are you in Florida, Manny? Like, what's your nearest city, or are you kind of like hundreds of miles away from anything?
Just close to Miami, like
Oh, okay.
20 minutes away.
We'll say Miami then, because it kind of sounds cool.
Yeah.
Miami, New York, Barcelona, yeah, Cardiff, Leicester.
Pit bulls are our national animal.
Yeah. No, is Flo Rida
Yeah.
from Florida?
Yeah, but who cares?
He's from Opelika, is what it's called.
I've never heard about that. Opelika.
Moving on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what's everybody been up to then? Andre, you finally fixed your bike.
Yeah, it took me forever, but like every day I take out my bike and I find out something was wrong with it.
I thought it was stolen.
Like,
Yeah,
oh,
that was the
I
thing.
bought a new one. Yeah. Oh yeah, you weren't here
I
last
knew
week.
it and I was broke.
No, I bought a new one. I had to put it together myself, and
Oh.
like parts were like falling off as I'm riding it. Like the handlebars kept coming off.
Cool.
Comedy style, that.
Yeah. So like now, I think it's all good. Like I need to adjust the brakes a bit, because the brakes are either a little bit too tight or a little bit too loose. It's the worst.
Which is better, huh?
But now, yeah, I guess too tight because I could stop. Like my front brakes aren't on properly, so I can't brake with the front brakes, but I can with the back, and the back ones are too tight. So they're
Oh,
always,
that's what you
like,
want. You get a skid
kind of
and
Yeah, exactly.
flick the back out.
But
My- yeah.
by next week, I'll have a perfectly new bike. It's nice though. Like the foldable bikes, I really recommend. Like I walked into I went to a Taco Bell yesterday, and I didn't have a lock for my bike yet. It comes tomorrow, and I just folded it up and took it inside with me. Just left it by my table.
Hmm.
Buy
Other heart
foldable bikes,
attack
everybody.
inducing fast food restaurants are available. There's a Taco Bell here in
Cool.
Barcelona,
Try Taco
apparently.
Bell.
That's pretty cool.
There's a Taco Bell, but
In Barcelona, I know. It's in a shopping mall just outside the city, but I'm gonna have to visit it. I've heard good things, but they have proper Mexican restaurants in Barcelona with like proper homemade tacos and stuff. I don't want to sully that with, the
I don't stop
Reproduce
talking
stuff.
shit about Taco Bell. Taco Bell is
Yeah,
is
Taco
fucking
Bell is
great.
good.
Do you have one in Cardiff, Jordan?
No, but I've heard there's one somewhere in the UK, just one. So I need to try
be
to
London.
town and try that shit.
Yeah, tacos are amazing.
It's amazing.
Emphasis on the shit.
And Manny, you've had a big change this week. You've gone through the change.
Take off your
Yeah.
hat. Take off your hat.
Can we see?
Take off your
Leave the
hat.
hat. Leave the hat, Manny. Can we get the hat off?
He's doing a
Just gotta-
hat fish.
I just got a haircut. That's about it.
Can we see your hair?
I wanted something new, so I was like, you know what? Let me just cut off my hair, and I did it.
Can we see
I
it?
regret it.
Britney.
Go
I know,
on.
now I look like freaking Jordan.
Leave Manny alone.
Which
Except a little
Jordan?
bit darker.
Can we see Manny? Can we see?
No.
Oh. But yeah, speaking of Jordan, Manny, are you still Googling images of Katie Price?
I haven't stopped.
It's his
I'm trying to
background.
find. I'm trying to find this XXX video that you guys. are
Oh,
talking
okay.
In the show notes, I referred to Jordan as Katie Price, and Manny and Andre are like, who's she? And I'm like, just Google her with the word horse. And
And I'm in love with her.
So Jordan, what's the video you saw of her?
Oh,
I saw a video of Katie Price having somebody's big toe put up her fanny.
moving on. Moving on now.
Fanny means something different in America, though.
Oh yeah, it wasn't her ass. It was,
Oh.
up her. What do you guys call it? Her.
Wizard
I was just
sleeve.
say vagina. I was going to say pussy, but that's really crude. So
Yeah, that's very crude. All right, Trump.
Vagina.
Stick it right in the pussy.
Oh God.
Jeez.
What are
Anyway,
we talking about?
that,
Video
oh, did you?
games, right?
Manny found the video. Oh, well, I had a party
I'm not gonna watch it.
party night
Nonsense.
last night. Had some friends over, got very drunk, played all the party games I could possibly want, and then like in the middle of it, these guys came down the street with dressed as devils, and then just like with fireworks, like holding fireworks that were it's like Catherine wheels and stuff. They were kind of just holding them, and
Like
it was-
Roman candles,
yeah,
like the ones that you shoot out.
and it was just it was impossible to stream at all with that noise. But yeah, all dressed. That's Spain. They have Correfoc, which is the fire run or the fire walk, and they just go around with all these fireworks and stuff, setting them off around kids' faces.
That sounds cool.
It's Spain.
Sounds
There's
like fun.
no health and safety here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's none anywhere.
So, have we been playing games?
No.
No. Well, wait. Games.
Game. Play the music.
Time to play the game. It's all about the game. And how you play it, all about control. And if you can take it, it's all about your debt. And if you can pay it, it's all about pain. Who's gonna make it?
What games you playing, you bastards, you? We're back. Yeah, so... Wait a minute, need to put it back. Jordan, you've been playing games. We kind of mentioned the games that you've been playing last week on the podcast, but we obviously couldn't get a feeling. But what happened to the what's it called? The Purge? The Surge? The Splurge?
Deleted that one. Boring. Gone.
Boring. But it's a Souls
I really want to
like...
play it though. I really want to play it though.
Cannot recommend.
Why not?
It might be alright. Like I've said before, if you've played better games in the genre.
You can't talk to Jordan because his nose is so far up the Dark Souls series that you can't, anything that's not Dark Souls is bad.
I like Neo.
Or Neo. I'm
Neo's
sorry.
amazing.
Or Bloodborne.
Bloodborne.
Do we ever tell you how
those
good Neo
three.
is?
Anything that's not those three, he hates. I want to check it out though. It looks really cool. I mean, I don't know. I know I haven't played it yet.
Have you watched any streams of it, Manny?
I'm still waiting for Jordan to gift it to me because he just returned it. But I don't know. It looks really cool.
I like the concept of it, and I read about it. Then I watched a stream of it and thought, actually, that looks kind of boring.
Does it?
Yeah, I'd recommend watching a stream. It's not as exciting as I thought it would be.
Oh.
I found it
my
quite
hopes
really-
are really high on that game. Yeah.
They were, not now.
Yeah, no, I wanted that game to be really good because I like sci-fi more than I like
Yeah. So do I.
dark fantasy.
I had no idea it was coming out. It was like quite a surprise.
Yeah, it kind of came out of nowhere for me, at least.
Yeah, I saw absolutely no marketing for that game. I saw a little bit maybe on Twitch. For a little bit, they were showing the like the trailer of it, like before you'd watch somebody stream. But that's about it.
So, John, why does it suck so much?
It's just really distinctly average. So, like I said, if you're comparing that then to great games like Dark Souls and Bloodborne and Neo, it just feels like a budget version of those. So, what's the point?
Is it really hard?
Literally, no, didn't feel that hard. I've literally spent today playing like Neo and playing some of the stuff on that I haven't done, and I'd rather just spend my time doing that than playing a cheap copy.
Speaking of Dark Souls, Dark Souls 2 is on the Humble Monthly, so if you've never played it, you can get an early unlock with the Humble Monthly bundle.
Yeah, why are they doing number 2? Why don't they do number 3 or number 1?
Yeah, and after
Is number 2 the best one? I hear a lot of people saying number 2 is the best one though.
Of which game? I'm sorry.
Dark Souls.
Man, I disagree with that wholeheartedly. Like, I love number 1, and number 3 I think is one of the greatest games ever.
But number 2?
Number 2, I couldn't even get through. Like, I got like really close to the end, and I just gave up.
So it goes Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3,
Neo?
Yeah.
Dark Souls 1,
Yeah, I'd say Dark Souls 1.
Dark Souls 2.
Where's Neo in
Demon's
that
Souls.
list?
It was Neo.
It's not on the list because it's not a Souls game.
So where's Surge?
Whatever last works out as.
Oh, well, that's disappointing. But you've been playing some other games, haven't you, John? You've been playing Vanquish.
Vanquish, yeah.
Have you been playing it? No, I haven't. I didn't. I never got a chance to play when it was when it came out on 360. So and it's
now
really
it's-
cheap. It's like $15 or $14.
Yeah, spot on. Sega's done it again. They recently released Bayonetta, £15. You can scale it up to 4K. Runs at really high frame rates. Looks amazing. Really well optimized. Vanquish is a game that I played the demo of back in the PS3 360 era. I guess it was on
Cool.
360 as well. Was it Vanquish?
No
Vanquish? Yeah,
Is it
Vanquish is
the-
on 360.
It was on both, yeah. So I think I played it. I don't know. I played it on either one of them. At the time, I was really impressed by it. Really slick third-person combat. but just never got around to kind of picking up the game and playing the rest of it. And it's built up a bit of a cult status, and it's been really cool to start playing it on Steam now. The game is gorgeous, and just runs so smoothly.
There's some
it's
news.
loads and loads of fun. I think Manny, I think you'll really like it.
Haven't they added something or they fixed something? I saw the news. There was some news about Vanquish that just came up today. Let me just see if I can find it.
So they've got when it shipped, there was a bug with it, which actually it's the same bug that you saw in one of the Dark Souls games. So I think Dark Souls 1, when it made the jump from console to PC, because on PC it could run at 60 frames a second.
Yeah.
Something to do with the way that game is made. The damage that you take is tied to frame rate, which kind of makes sense to my weird brain, but I don't really get the technicalities of it. It seems like it's had the same issue. So when I first started playing it, even though I'm playing it on normal mode, it was really, really challenging. And I think part of that is just down to the fact that the way the game was originally made, I guess it was running at like 30 frames a second at best, whereas now it's running at a solid 60, or if not higher on my PC. And that somehow that's tied into the damage that you take. It seems to be multiplying the damage, but they fixed it now.
Yeah, it's not a game
I guess that's what you're talking about.
it would ever appear on my radar, but we'll see. Because isn't it? You got a discount, didn't you, for getting Bayonetta 2 or Bayonetta on PC?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean-
I'm pretty sure it's 15 quid is
Yeah,
the normal
I-
price, isn't it? So maybe I
yeah.
could.
I heard that there
I
would
want
get a discount.
100% recommend it.
Yeah, I heard that you could get a discount if you own Bayonetta, but I actually don't own Bayonetta, and it gave me the option to purchase it like at $15. I think I don't know if it was directly from Steam or maybe from the Humble Bundle store page. I'll have to look it up. But
£15 is the price in the UK, so I don't know what the recommended retail price is in the States, but yeah, it's definitely worth 15 quid.
Huh.
So good, so fun. It's by the same developer as Nier, so it's kind of got that quirky Japanese humor to it.
I need to get back into
And
Nier.
it's
I'll
kind
do
of
that this
take
summer.
it. It's like Gears of War meets Metal Gear Rising. I would say.
Yeah, awesome.
ooh, sold.
So, speaking of Japanese games, Tekken 7. You've been playing a bit of that?
Yeah, the King of Iron Fist tournament. Yeah, absolutely. Which is weird because I don't really get on that well with fighting games. Or I've just never really been like good at them. The only one I've ever got into is Smash Brothers, and that kind of stands on its own anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I really loved Tekken 2 and 3 on my PS1, so I heard that this one was a bit of a nostalgia trip, and I thought I'm going to get it. So yeah, I've been dabbling with that. It's nice. I think you've got it as well, haven't you, Ben?
Yeah, the last.
Has Tekken been out for a while though? Hasn't Tekken 7 been out? I don't know if I heard that.
in arcades.
In arcade. Okay, it's
The
been out in
arcade version.
arcade for a while.
I think it came out in on consoles in Japan like a few days ago as well. It was like before. It had only like a week or so in advance, but yeah, it's been on like for 2 years, I think, in
I think-
arcades.
Yeah, about 2 years in arcades, but that would I'm assuming that's just the arcade mode, whereas this has got
Story. The story mode.
a story mode built into it, which previously I don't know about the more recent releases, but certainly back in the PS1 era, the arcade was the story mode, and if you finish the arcade mode, you got a little cutscene at the end of it. Whereas this
Yeah.
has got a standalone story mode, which kind of draws a line under the story between Hayachi and his sons, or his son and his grandson.
It's a great story as well. There's loads of cutscenes. I was just like, load of the time I was like, come on, I just want to fight something. I want to punch people. It's really good though. The last fighting game I played was Tekken 1. So I was like, I'm going to get back into them, or at least I'm going to play it. Because yeah, Tekken 1 I think it was back in 1997 was the last fighting game I played.
The last fight. Have you ever played Super Smash?
I played it for maybe 20 minutes and was like, no, this
Okay,
isn't
so
for me.
You're lying.
That
Just
doesn't
saying.
count.
That's-
I didn't
that's
play
not-
it. It played me.
So you didn't go to college then, because at every college they're fucking playing Super Smash.
Brothers.
in
Yeah.
the
No.
freaking
Oh no, the university where I went to was just full of weird people.
They're just
But weird
doing
people that
drugs.
weren't into video games. No, I went to a uni where 5% of the people were studying politics and like philosophy and stuff like that, and 95% were studying rugby. And so it was kind of like they were like everyone like beefcakes walking around. It was very they're not.
Oh, beefcakes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What's the name of this school?
Yeah, the campus I was on was. I looked a bit out of place, let's say. When I used to be really weedy and skinny. Not so much
Okay.
now, not with his Spanish food. But no, I'm really
Did you get
liking.
picked on?
No, I'm 6'5" and a bit, so they leave me
Are you
alone.
really?
Yeah, he's so fucking tall. You can tell by his pictures.
Oh, have you seen those pictures? Have you?
He's always bent down, like, hey, I'm still here.
Yeah, no, but Tekken 7, I'm really liking it. I put it on easy mode to start with, just to get a hang of the control, because I have no idea like any of the moves and these combinations and stuff.
Well, in that story mode, like whereas Tekken is a combo-based fighter, so every character, you press like down, left, X, square, triangle to do some move. In the story mode, it lets you press L1 and just one of the face buttons, and you can do one of the
All the combos, right?
one of like the signature moves, so you can just smash through it that way. The game is so well presented. It just looks so nice. The music is really good. It's kind of got like a heavy metal dubstep vibe going in terms of like the menu music.
Yeah, and you're playing this on PlayStation?
Yeah,
I'm playing on
apparently
PS4. Yeah.
PS4 Pro.
How is it? How good is the console version? Any?
I just had a look actually just before, like an hour ago. I was looking at an article that had looked at all of them, and it said that the worst is the Xbox One. Surprise, surprise! It's just
Xbox One is running at 720p. Though.
yeah, 720 but 60 frames per second, I believe, or 40. Is it 40 or 60? But then the
All the
PS4
games are running
is
at 60.
PS4 like 856 or something like that. It's a really unusual frame rate.
The PS4
Resolution?
standard
Resolution, yeah.
resolution,
But
yeah, let's get
the
that
Pro
right.
is a 1080 60.
Yeah. So I'm playing on a Pro, and it looks great on my TV, and they all run at
Yeah.
60 frames, which is the important thing. But
60 on PC as
regardless
well,
of-
isn't it?
just the whole presentation of the package is really nice. And what I really like about it as well is that it's got like a bit of a museum feature in it, and you can go in and buy all the cutscenes from the previous games and just watch the crazy endings.
Cool.
Yeah, I misread that, right? Because if you go right to the bottom, it says unlock all, and I went, hey, great, I'll just unlock all and buy them all, and it was just the artwork. So now I've got all the artwork and none of the cutscenes, so I'm gonna have to earn some fight money. Why the fuck am I fighting a panda? I can't remember fighting a panda in the first one. I'm pretty sure he was in there, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Panda's been in a lot of them.
yeah,
Like anytime I hear Tekken mentioned, like that, I see that and like the Jaguar head guy.
yeah. Oh, he's
King.
what's his king? That's
So,
it.
so I think the bears were introduced in the second game, and they were just one character, but they were different kind of attires for that character, and now they've split into two separate characters with lore
The
attached.
customization's amazing in it, isn't it? Have you tried to, if you can just add so many things. I've got like a random frog hat that you can just stick on any of the characters. I think there's a halo you can unlock for any of them. You can just totally customize them, and you can customize your plate, your power gauge, your health gauge, like pretty much anything. It's really, really,
Yeah.
like really cool.
Like the first thing that happened when I booted up the game was it told me that I'd unlocked a bikini for a woman. I was like,
Hey.
okay.
Yeah, I did.
I see where we're going with this.
Yeah, it's a Japanese game.
I
went-
went very
And
Japanese.
it turns out that woman is like so when I talked about that story with Heihachi and his son, it turns out the woman that you can put in the bikini is the son's mother, and it's a really like important and emotional plot point, but you can just chuck her in a bikini.
Hey,
Japan,
managed into that. Get some mofos.
Japan.
Or MILFs, not mofos. I like the difference between a mofo and a MILF. The game's pretty messed up. I remember, I can't remember the story from the first one whatsoever, and I was watching it, and there was a guy with a little kid, and because the kid didn't beat this massive dude, he threw him into a volcano, or threw him off a cliff.
Yeah, that's Heihachi.
Yeah.
So Heihachi's
learning all this lore.
the old guy, and there's a repeating theme in the games of people throwing other people off high. So you find out a lot. This game fleshes out all the story that in the previous games, because you just play in an arcade mode, it only kind of insinuates what's happening. You probably have to read online to get a bit more detail. This one goes full on, and the story mode you're actually revisiting times from like the first game and the second
That's
game.
what I
It's just
thought.
fleshing out the story.
Yeah, I was streaming it, and there's a guy who'd played all of them and was massive into the lore, who was in the chat just telling me like what was going on. It was brilliant. It was perfect. I can't forget your name, but thanks very much for that. That really helped. He's like, so Heihachi is the
Threw
father
him off a
of...
cliff to see if he would survive, basically.
Isn't he the grandfather of Jin, who is the son of someone else?
Kazuya.
That's the
Kazuya.
one. Yeah. It's great, and the characters look amazing. Who's your favourite character to play as, John?
Don't know. Trying to work that out now because I kind of want to. I've finished that story mode on the normal difficulty.
Can I ask how many missions there are?
15 maybe, something like that.
Really? Because I'm on like 8 already, and I've only played it for like an hour or so. Is it pretty? I've heard it's pretty short actually.
Yes, it's a story mode tag onto a fighting game, but I want to work out which character I like just so I can start. Have you tried jumping online yet?
No, God, no. I don't want to get my ass handed to me. Yeah.
Just doesn't seem to work. Every time I connect with somebody, it instantly disconnects.
Yeah,
So,
that sucks. What about you then, Manny? Are you a fighting game player?
I did. I played a lot of Mortal Kombat X when it came
yeah.
out.
need to
I
go
never
back.
really. I mean, I tried the online. The online was great for that game, but I would always get beat up, and I never. I played it for the story, right? I played a fighting game for its story, but but I really did it. I really did enjoy it. It was really cool. That's like the only fighting game that I played though.
That's actually another game I did buy and I played, but does it count as playing a game if you play it for 30 minutes? I don't think so. But yeah, that was
right.
another one.
You played it.
Tekken. I'm enjoying that. That's the first one I've played properly since the very first Tekken, and it's pretty cool. But yeah, it looks awesome. I was playing as the guy with the Arab headscarf thing. Can't remember his name. Basically, I'm trying to be as
played Tekken, so.
correct. Yeah.
I think the last time I played Tekken was freaking for the PlayStation 2.
Hmm.
I don't even know which Tekken it was. I don't even remember.
I was so bad at Tekken. My brother was like 10 years older than me. He used to come around and like unlock characters for me, so I could just go and play them. So, John, you've also been playing Everspace.
Everspace. Anybody heard of this game?
Never.
even heard of it.
Everspace. I've seen like some screens on Steam. You wanna refresh my memory? What it's about?
Yeah, so it's just come out of early access. So it's kind of been released in full now. It is a arcadey space shooter game with really nice visuals.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a roguelike, so you kind of you jump from system to system, and the systems are kind of, there's a random element to it. So sometimes there'll be like a mining thing for you to go and explore and find resources. It's just one of those games where you need to try and get as far as you can on a single run, and you keep on upgrading your abilities. You can get farther and farther, but
Sounds like a roguelike.
it's really pretty, and it's got decent space combat. I'm struggling with it a little bit just because what I wanted from the game was kind of you'll jump into a place, and then maybe you straight into a dogfight and a battle, but then I was hoping that there'd be a lot of places where actually maybe you don't fight at all and you just get to explore and find resources and then get into a fight. But it just feels like every time I go to a new sector, I've just got somebody shooting at me, and it's quite difficult.
Is it kind of like FTL, just with prettier graphics, I guess? Any kind of crew management, or is it just mostly your ship?
I haven't really managed to get into it, but there's a whole like repair function which is based on subsystems within your ship. So yeah, there's something. How deep that gets, I don't know, but you can definitely kind of. I haven't had a chance yet because if I get attacked by more than one ship at the moment, I just seem to die pretty quickly. But there's in the menus, you can definitely go in there and start repairing like your shields or your engines and stuff like that. But you can't really. It will pause the game if you do that, but there's no micromanagement like FTL where you're kind of controlling multiple crew members to do character different functions. It's very much an arcade space flight fighter game.
I don't think I'm
It
gonna
looks
play.
really cool. I'm looking up videos for it. It looks really.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
I'm trying to see. How much is it?
£20, something like that.
20
Yeah,
English pounds?
I think it's like $29
$30
USD.
A single player roguelike space shooter. Okay.
Oh god, there's our favorite word. Is it Dark Souls like too?
One day I will.
I was trying not to say it.
One day I'll find a roguelike game that I really enjoy, and then that'll, fix it for me. I think it was Rogue Legacy I played though, and I just got really angry. I was like, this game's difficult.
Rogue Legacy is great.
I was
That's like the only roguelike I like.
I played it on the train and I was falling off things because the train was moving side by side and there was fat people knocking me, and it's not an easy game to play with that. Okay, so Manny Repete, you have been playing a game that's getting terrible
playing-
reviews, but everyone's
It's getting terrible reviews, but everybody fucking loves
Yeah.
to play it. I've
So-
been playing a lot of Friday the 13th. I know some of my viewers don't like the game. I mean, it's super repetitive, man. It's technically you do the same thing over and over again. And to be honest, I don't even know if there's different maps because they all look almost
I think there's,
identical.
3, I think.
Is there three? They look almost identical.
Isn't PUBG
to
very
each other.
repetitive though? Isn't like that where
yeah.
you make your own story?
Yeah, that's the most fun that I've had playing that game is just interacting with the other survivors, the other counselors, because there's two different things that you can be. You can either be a counselor, or you can obviously be Jason. I think there's 8 counselors and then 1 Jason. So the whole purpose of Jason is to go around and try and kill everybody in the nastiest way that you can. And while everybody else has to go around, find weapons to defend themselves, find keys to a car, find the gasoline, and then they have to, find the battery, and then you can escape that way. The whole purpose of the game is to escape.
Is it really easy
And,
to kill them if you're playing as Freddy, or is it Jason? Who are you playing as?
Freddy.
That'd be cool, like downloadable content.
Yeah, you're Freddy. But no, it really is, man. In my opinion, Jason. I mean, if it's a good Jason, he is super overpowered. I mean, I've never seen any of the movies. I know I'm an asshole, but
No, me neither.
You saw Freddy versus Jason. We saw that
I
together.
mean, is that a? I mean, okay, I saw Freddy vs. Jason and
Oh.
Jason X, the one where he's
Yeah.
in space. So I don't know if that.
Those were
if that-
pivotal moments. In
I don't know if
Jason's
any
career.
of those count, but yeah, he has like powers where he can just teleport to anywhere on the map. He has like a power where he goes invisible and then he traverses the map at like a ridiculous speed. It's not you can't do the whole map, but maybe it's like for like 5 seconds you just go invisible and then just real fast just go somewhere. Literally all you have to do is just as soon as you get to a counselor, just right click, or people play it on the controller as well. I haven't played on controller yet, but you just grab the guy real fast and you just mash the left the trigger the left thing on the mouse. What is it called? The left
Button?
button, whatever.
Oh,
Whatever, left clicker, and then you
Wow,
just
you're really
immediately kill the player. What is this fucking called?
what is that called? For
Button.
left mouse?
Mouse button,
Button. Yeah.
right? Mouse button.
Yeah, I saw you.
But,
I watched one where I think you were playing Jason, but you were getting your ass handed to you by like a group
oh
of
my
really
God,
well
yeah,
organized people.
dude. Okay, so I was playing as Jason, and I don't know what it was, but everybody managed to find a fucking shotgun or a flare gun. And as soon as I appeared somewhere, somebody would shoot me, and then my character he'd fall down and get stunned he'd be stunned for like, I don't know, 5-10 seconds, and then get up again, and then they shoot me again, and then I go back down, and then everybody's just like, this was like, I don't know who the fuck I was playing against, but these guys were MLG pros. They absolutely. I think I didn't kill. I didn't think I killed anybody.
Oh, you killed 2. The one I watched you did. You killed 2, but like 5 escaped.
No, I think the worst that I ever had was like maybe 8 escaped. Like all of them did. It was
A
horrible.
really
It-
shitty Jason movie.
Yeah, I would have been the shittiest Jason movie, but
I
yeah, I
don't-
mean it's a pretty cool game. It does have a lot of bugs. Like you run into a lot of like you can't break in through a door or something like that. You can't open the door. You can't pick up something. But it's still in early access, isn't it? Isn't it?
No, that game's out.
Apparently. Oh, it's
No.
out.
It's one of the few
I thought it
games
was
that's
still-
come out.
Oh, I thought it was actually still in early access.
No, because a lot of everyone's reviewing it now. They don't really review early access, but I think GameSpot gave it 4. I've seen quite a few 4s and 5s out of 10.
out of 10s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you what, man. It's still a fun game to play.
Yeah. It's a Twitch. Is it a
You
Twitch
play-
game?
Oh
That's
my
what I was
god!
gonna say, it's a very
You better
Twitch-
believe it's a fucking Twitch game.
That's the thing now. They're all appealing to us Twitchers. Except for Andre and Jordan.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
He's getting the Twitch business, Jordan. Get a green screen.
I saw a video where Jason like invades one of the buildings, and there's two of the whatever you call them, the counselors or whatever in there, and one of them manages to run away, and Jason grabs one of them, and there's like voice support in it, and the guy that's been grabbed is like, no, let me go, give me another chance, give me another chance. So Jason says, okay, I'll give you another chance. You better run, motherfucker. He puts the guy down. The guy runs about 3 foot and just jumps out of a window. And Jason's just watching him run away into the forest. It's pretty good.
Oh. That sounds cool. Yeah, the voice support sounds amazing. Because do you make people jump in that game quite easily? If you play Jason?
No, I haven't really, I haven't really gotten like any jump scares. Like I haven't really been scared or anything like that. Because you can hear Jason coming. Like as soon as he teleports or he starts walking into your area, like the music comes on, and it starts getting louder and louder and louder the closer he is to you.
That'd be kind of cool if there wasn't any sound and you just turned around and he was there.
Oh, he does. He does have a special ability that's called stalk. I think it's what it is. So what that does, I don't know exactly how long it lasts, or I don't know the duration of it, but it just turns off the music. So people actually would think like, oh, he's not here, but you're really there, just walking. And I think the game would be a lot better if it was first person, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, that would
Maybe
be
I think it'd make it a lot scarier.
Did it for Resident Evil.
That's a good point.
Because like how I play the game, it's like I'm running around and at the same time just turning my mouse, to the left, to the right, checking my areas, and then if I see him like anywhere, I just run away. But you know how difficult that would be, like in first person, like to stop and have to look, and then he just appears out of nowhere.
VR would be cool. Like a VR multiplayer, but like have you seen the Wolves? Is it Werewolves Within? Is a VR like a party game. It's based on some kind of old game that people play around the campfire, like a party game. Yeah, and like it's a multiplayer VR game. That sounds kind of cool if you're like a horror stalking someone. That'd be cool. Anyway, yeah. How long do you think you're going to be playing that for? Much longer or?
Yeah, every once in a while, like a lot of my personal friends, a lot of viewers, they've gotten the game, so like they obviously want me to play with them, so I'll keep playing it. I'm not bored of it just yet. I just haven't really been playing a lot of video games. I've just been like focusing on other stuff, so. But I'm definitely gonna get back into it.
Okay.
It's really fun.
Cool. Have you played anything else?
No. That's
any chicken dinners?
Literally it. Not really. I haven't really been playing that game for a bit. I haven't been playing it.
What about you, Andre?
Well, I've been playing this game called Mother 3. It's never been released in the United States, and I don't think it ever will. And it's a fantastic game. It's the sequel to Earthbound, or the third in the Earthbound trilogy. There's a fan translation out, so you can illegally download it and play it on your phone or on your computer. And I've been playing that, and it makes me so mad that Nintendo hasn't released that game yet, because I'm not sure how true to the actual story this fan translation is, or if like they fucked up or anything, but it's fantastic. I'm like 3 hours into it, and it's like even better than the first, like Earthbound 1 or Earthbound Mother 2, Earthbound 1. I don't know. That's like one of my favorite games of all time. And this game is like, so far I've only played 3 hours, but it's like fantastic. It's like exactly what I remember Earthbound being like.
Just looking at it, it's real old school Game Boy Advance.
Yeah. Like that's the version I'm playing, the Game Boy Advance version. And there was rumors that like this E3 they're gonna like put that out as like whatchamacallit, a backwards compatible game, not backwards compatible, like a digital game.
Yeah.
And like that'd be a fantastic way to make money, because I know Earthbound has like this weird fan base, and everyone has played this. I would buy this game again. I would buy this game if it came out for the Switch. But it's like it's
dying for a Switch release, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, to be honest, I haven't found myself picking up my my Switch. Like, there's literally, I told myself I'm not gonna play Zelda until all the DLC comes out this holiday. So I feel like, because isn't it story DLC, isn't it?
I think you're probably good in doing that.
You know what I-
I'm not going back to it
You
until
know
it's
what I
all
mean?
out.
It's supposed to be story DLC, so I'll play it, and then I'll I'll put a huge amount of time in doing that.
I know that with
But
Final
yeah,
Fantasy
there's
15.
like no games. There's no games. I mean, there's a bunch of Neo Geo games out, but
Lego
wants that?
Undercover is also out.
Overpriced
I'm just
Street
dude,
Fighter.
When is Stardew Valley gonna come out for it? Because I'm just
I
waiting
know.
for that game.
Fall, I
That
think.
game is incredible.
Is it fall
I will
or
never-
Christmas? Winter. End of the year, I think. But yeah, that's Street Fighter. What is Street Fighter 2?
Oh man, that looks
35
awful.
euros,
for 40,
35
for
pounds?
40 bucks for 40 bucks.
$40.
Yeah, no way. No.
Like I'm watching
that's
like
how much the game
gameplay
is.
of it. It looks cool, but like just the UI, the interfaces are just like the ugliest, most boring thing I've ever seen. And like, and it's $40. I'd pay $20 for that game.
Mm.
Gladly, I would gladly throw $20 at that game.
Isn't there a first-person
Yeah.
mode or something? Oh, there's a...
Yeah, it looks ridiculously stupid.
Yeah.
I heard
Like-
the even the multiplayer doesn't really work.
Other than that,
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
multiplayer, it's hard for people to get connected to each other, and a lot
I've
of
never been
issues.
into like fighting games, and especially the older fighting games.
Mm.
They're so much more like obtuse, and they don't feel as good as like
Wow.
like the
I
newer
just don't
stuff
wanna-
comes
I just don't want to play anything that doesn't have fatalities in it.
out. I like Marvel
Yeah,
vs.
ripping balls
Capcom.
off.
That was like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is like my favorite fighting game.
What about Injustice?
That and like Smash Bros.
Injustice 2 or Injustice 1? Have you played any of them?
No, I really want to though. This new Injustice
Mm.
looks awesome, but I kind of want to play the first one like first. I don't know why.
You're like Manny. Manny won't play Witcher 3 until he's played Witcher 1 and 2 for some
No,
reason.
but that's ridiculous. That's a stupid thing. That's like extremely dumb. Like The Witcher 2
Just
is
your
a,
face.
The Witcher 1's a bad game. Like it's a
I don't,
poorly
I,
done
don't,
game.
I don't tell you how to live your life. Don't tell me how
The
to
Witcher
live
2
mine.
is alright, but it's again, like I said, it's like an obtuse game. It's like a tank controls and shit.
That's
The Witcher
jo-
3 is a great game by itself. I'm like halfway done with it, and it's incredible. But the other game I've been playing is a game called. It's on the phone.
Oh,
I didn't write it down because I
Another
didn't want.
phone
to
game. Ooh.
Yeah. I just been playing on my phone recently.
Solitaire.
I didn't want to put it in the notes in the show notes because
Because it's porn.
Is it
you guys
Pokemon
would
Go?
bring it
That's not a. It's not.
no, it's,
Virtual reality porn is not a game.
It's not that. It's not that either.
It's a life choice.
It's an abomination.
It's a game called
How dare you?
Magikarp Jump. Did you guys hear about
I've
that?
heard about
no,
this.
I heard about that. I've heard.
What
I've
is
heard
it?
a lot of things about that
Okay.
game. You own a magic card, and then you have
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
it.
So you get so you live in this town that everyone just has Magikarps.
No.
This is a Pokemon game made by Pokemon Company, I'm pretty sure.
Made by Nintendo. It's I
Made by,
think when
it's a
you,
Nintendo game,
when you
yeah.
start it, when you start it up, it says made by Nintendo. Something like
And
that.
what you do is you just like it's kind of like a fish tank
Oh, it's the
simulator. You
tapping.
get this one Magikarp in your fish tank, and you just feed him and you train him, and then you go up against other Magikarps in this town that everyone just has Magikarps, and then you have jump competitions where the fishes just jump up in the air and like collapse onto the ground and go through the floor, and whoever jumps the highest wins.
Ooh.
It's such a I just deleted it today
There.
because I was like 6 hours into it. I'm like, oh, you know what? This is just gonna be the same thing. It's a really bad game. I don't recommend it. But it was
I
such
heard
like a strange, funny concept for a game.
I heard your Magikarp can die.
Oh
Actually.
yeah. Like sometimes when you're going for a walk, like you go for a walk and your Magikarp just like jumps next to you. He's like flopping around the entire. It's a lot of visual.
Do you want to get your
humor.
Magikarp out, flopping around in?
Yeah, exactly. And like you come across this tree with like with fruit in the tree, and like you can decide like, hey, do you want to get one of those fruits? It looks really dangerous. And like you can say yeah. Like the first time I played, I didn't know that you can get eaten. So my Magikarp jumps, and then a Pidgeotto comes and like takes it away, and you have to basically restart from ground zero. Like your Pokemon is now level 0, and you have to raise it back up
So
love-
are you telling me that Pidgeotto took
and ate it.
took that Magikarp to its nest full of
Fed it.
Pidgeys
Yeah.
and fed it to all the Pidgeys?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then
I-
like at one point, like you're
Nice.
underwater, and it's like your Magikarp is swimming, and you see like a shiny thing in the water, and you can be like, hey, it's probably something like it looks something it's shining. It could be treasure. It could be a trap. And like you go up to it, and it's either like a diamond that your Magikarp grabs, or it's just broken glass. And your
Ooh.
Magikarp the broken glass, and like he loses like a level.
Oh, I love Sin's
it's-
comment. Sometimes the games Andre brings up, I think he's shopping in the bargain bin at Walmart.
That's what it feels like. No, but this game, like, it's a very repetitive game. I don't recommend it, but it's how I spent 6 hours, like, in my truck. I work for FedEx, and like on my break, I just took it out and just
Flopping it out.
started playing it. But yeah,
Magikarp is such a useless fucking Pokemon.
Let me
until it
introduce you
turns
to
into a
some.
Gyarados.
Let me introduce some clicker games or some tap games. Tap Tycoon.
it reminded me of like a Tap Tycoon game. Only you actually have to be there for it to like what's good about Tap Tycoon and stuff is like you just turn off your game and like when you come back, you have like all this money. Like in this, like nothing. Your Magikarp does nothing without your like guidance.
Well, Magikarp just doesn't do anything in general.
Yeah, and like it's so
No.
weird because you have the Magikarp level and then you have your trainer level, and depending on what trainer level you are, is the like the highest level your Magikarp can get. So
Sounds fucking.
Can you
dire.
get different kinds of Magikarps?
yeah, there's different kinds. There's like
What?
a golden Magikarp. There's like
Is that a
striped
Goldeen?
Magikarp.
Goldeen, no?
Is there a red Magikarp?
There's like I just caught an orange Magikarp. The last one I caught was an orange one.
Wait, aren't they always orange?
I know, but this one's like a darker orange.
Oof. 50 Shades of Orange. Jordan,
And,
have you
I
played
can't-
this?
Hopefully
Thankfully,
not.
no.
Yeah, don't. It's not a good game. I don't know what. Only bring it up because I think it's a very strange game.
Yeah.
That
So
like
is this an official Nintendo game?
I think it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm just I'm looking at an article. I can see Polygon having a rant, and all the comments in there are just like, "This is crap." Apparently, isn't it something where about 9 out of 10 of times you're going to fail at something, and then 1 out of 10 you're going to win?
Yeah,
some
that's
kind
it.
of
It's the Dark
encounters.
Souls of Pokemon.
It's the Dark Souls of Pokemon.
Souls-like.
This guy is the Dark Souls of.
In fact, now that I think about it, it's kind of like a roguelike because like
Metroidvania.
Anytime you
No,
lose a
there's
match, anytime you lose a jump-in match, you have to retire that Magikarp. Like so, he just like
Oh.
goes.
Goes to the farm.
Oh, so you take it out to
And
the
it-
back and you shoot it.
Yeah, and then you just have to restart from the beginning. It's it was an annoying game, and I got to
This game
level
sounds
20.
super Annoying as shit.
I bet you if you play it, you'll play it a lot, and you won't know why.
Mm.
Like, cause that's what I was doing. I was like, oh, this is easy. This is fun. Like, you see the numbers go up. This is cool. It's like playing Destiny. Like, you
Oh,
just
yeah,
keep going
that's-
and going and going, and then you get like, oh, this is a better Magikarp. Let's go. It's,
Horny says another game you should play next week is My Name is Mayo.
I don't
Speaking of
know what that is.
addictive games that are, have you ever played the NBA app or the NBA 2K whatever, like companion app to the game?
Yeah.
Never played.
No, it's really good. It's got some mini games to get points so you can level up your character in the main game, and I got really addicted to that. It was really good.
Oh.
Anyway, speaking of games that are out on the Switch, I went and relented and bought Thumper. I just got paid, and I was like, well, what can I spend my money on? Oh, I'll buy a game I've already bought. So I got
You
Thumper.
buy so many new games.
I know. 'Cause
Holy
I don't go
shit.
out.
He's rich. That's
I'm not
why.
rich. That's why. That's why.
Get that teacher money.
I have been doing
Get that
extra work
European
actually.
money.
But no, I got Thumper. I played the first level. Like a couple of times, died on the first level. I was like, wait, what's going on here? And I realized that it's a lot easier in VR because you can see things
Is
coming. And I
Yeah.
don't know. I found with the Switch, I was hitting it when I assumed it was there, but it wasn't, and I was like missing a few of them. A few of the like the trigger things where you have to hit right on time. I was getting it easy in VR, but on the Switch, I just found it a bit more difficult. Also, as well, when
And
you
yeah,
look-
I mean, isn't that a game that relies on you to be able to see what's upcoming and like on a tiny screen? I don't
Yeah.
think that'd be the best way to play it.
I think
I
docked might
only
be
played
better.
on that. I can't play that game docked anymore. I don't know why. It's like, yeah, like I connected it and I was having such a hard time playing it, and then I just took it off and I was just playing it handheld, and I found it a lot easier for me at least.
Oh. Try VR. Speaking of VR, actually, Tekken 7 has a VR mode, which I'm going to try out
Alright,
this
I'm
week.
going. Believe it. Why?
I don't know. Jordan, have you any idea what the VR
Is it
mode
like a-
does?
Is it like
There's
a
a-
theater mode?
Yeah, the one's a theater, but the other one's like fighting.
I feel like there's some like first-person
So you-
weird fighting mode in it, which is
You can be the bear?
Oh,
Yeah,
I hope it's like arms, so I can get the like move controllers. Strap 2 move controllers to my feet so I can kick as well. That'll be awesome. Stick them in my
Nice.
socks.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, also as well, I've been playing ARMS. I played the Test Punch like the last, just twice this weekend. Really, really loving it. They've got a few extra modes. Like last time it was volleyball and the normal one. This time, the fucking basketball. I played it for an hour. And every single person in my lobby of 8 played the basketball game like 3 times. I didn't want to get the basketball. I was getting so angry. I was like, "Well, I want to play it."
That game, I am so not interested in that game.
Oh, because you haven't played it.
Oh, you
No,
need to
not
play
even.
it.
Like I don't even want to. Like nothing
No,
about it.
Like that's the thing. I didn't want to either, and then I actually played it, and like the way it I love the way it controls like motion control wise, which is weird.
Yeah.
I've never liked anything that controls motion controls and stuff.
I really
But
enjoy
like
it.
this game just does it like so well, and it's like very fun. It's very fast. It's very like matches are done in like a minute, like less than a minute, and then just like next match is on, next match is on. It's like match after match.
Plays really well
I
online.
really, yeah, exactly. It does, yeah.
And-
You should have at least gotten into the Test Punch because the Test Punch was really fun.
I think there's another
What are the
one.
conventional controls like?
Oh, no.
Do they work well?
I've heard it's not as good, which is good for me. I think when you're playing online, when you're playing online, I think they shouldn't put people who are using motion controls and then the normal controller, because you get genuinely tired when you're punching it, when you're punching loads using the motion controls. Like your arms ache. Mine are okay today, but like last weekend I played nearly every Test Punch and my arms were really aching. But I've heard
Can you
that
not do the old? Can you not do like the Wii trick of basically not moving much and just kind of flicking your hands to do the movement?
Possibly, but where's the fun in that? But you can curve your punches, which you can't do on the controllers, like with the hand
Game
controllers.
sounds so lame.
You
Wow.
literally can't, so you can curve it with the motion control, but you can't curve it with the conventional.
Yeah, because you're just punching straight, I believe. But
I'm out. That's pissed me off. I don't want to do it. I like,
I've seen so much
I don't like
negativity
the
from
fact that
people
motion
about
guys
this.
get more control. I like the look of the volleyball. That appeals to me.
Oh, the volleyball is great. I'm
Yeah,
really
that was
good
really
at that
fun.
now.
Yeah, like the first game I played, I got my ass whooped. But then, ever since then, I've been really having fun. Have you played the one with the moving targets? You have to shoot through.
No, I didn't get to play that, but I saw like gameplays of that.
I played that. That was you either destroy the other team or you get destroyed. It never seems to be a close battle in those. It's but yeah, you kind of like punch through targets to hit the guys at the other side. But you get like most of the points are just by punching the targets rather than to the other person.
Oh,
But it's really good. Now we're still on games, Agent Fat. I haven't mentioned any of my games yet. So I bought GTA 5 for PC. That's really good looking game. That's I've bought it on PS3, PS4.
Don't need to talk about GTA 5. We
Now
know GTA.
on PC. I just think it looks a good game. It's a really good looking game. And yeah, I went and because ARMS is coming out, I want to play it 2-player with other people, but using motion controls rather than whatever other thing that you could use. So I went and bought like the last available copy of some extra controllers, Neon obviously, plus snipper clips. And it's really cool. Like the coloured Joy-Cons that come, they're the opposite colour to like the ones that you buy with the console. So you can now have a switch that's blue or a switch that's red, which is pretty awesome. So I'm currently rocking the blue switch. Here you are. Look at that. Jealous.
We're all jealous of you now.
My blue
Dude,
switch.
I'm so jealous.
But I'm looking forward to when ARMS comes out and I can play with other people. I think it's split screen, but it's left and right rather than above and below. So I don't know how. I don't know if that works. I think it'd be better horizontally because then you can like see where your arms are going and flailing. And you can't quit if you're fired. So yes, but snipper clips are awesome. I was trying to find an excuse to play snipper clips at work in class because I'm a teacher, and I thought, wait a minute, there's 4 people in my last class, so took them to the projector. We hooked the switch up, and I told the 4 of them that they're gonna.
You sound like the coolest fucking teacher in the whole world.
Oh, thank you.
We're gonna play snipper clips.
You should let them play Grand Theft Auto too. Be like, this is what America is like, and you just play Grand Theft Auto.
Well, we play snipper
That's
clips for
what the
like
world thinks of America.
20 minutes. I mean, they found it almost impossible because there's one where you've got to kind of get a basketball from a cog and then transfer it through another cog and into it. Have you?
That
That one.
almost broke up me and my girlfriend.
Well, there was 4 of us and playing that. Well, they were playing it, and they were just using loads of English. It was really because I teach English, so they were playing like they were doing that, and they were speaking more
Oh, they're
than
playing
ever.
Snipperclips, a game that has like no words in it.
It's all about
Isn't that game just-
cooperative.
And it's all about communication.
Yeah, they have to communicate. Like, you put this here, you cut me here, you do that.
Are you telling them to speak? Are you telling them to talk to each other in English?
Well, they have to. They know the rules. In my classroom, it's only English, so they were like, and because it's a game where like, no, you have to really have to communicate as much as possible. So they were like, no, they were using it low. So I took a picture, put it on Twitter, and then like half the people that made the game, plus a couple of people that work for Nintendo America, contacted me saying that was awesome, and that's what they want from their game, and that. And then my boss said, oh, there's a big conference coming up in February with hundreds and hundreds of other English teachers, so I want you to give a talk about using video games in the classroom. So that's going to be fun.
You're
So,
gonna be making presenter money now.
100 euros for
you're
45 minutes.
You're
You're
gonna
gonna quit the podcast.
yeah.
And I'll be able to
You're just gonna buy
afford.
a whole bunch of Joy-Cons now.
I'll be able to afford
Buy
this.
it.
Because they
Hosting
can afford
and all
them,
this
'cause
stuff.
They're $80. They're stupid expensive.
Yeah, 95 euros for snipper clips and 2 Joy-Cons. That's like
That's a
100
shit.
Jesus.
Yeah.
well over
I would
$100.
do that.
But it's gonna be good. Like last night, we had the like a party night, and we played Mario, like the 4 of us, using a Joy-Con each, which was cool. Frame rate's a bit dodgy, but it's
Yeah.
it worked fine. And then
I
my
don't think you need frames in that game.
nah, I just need to get good money.
In Snipperclips, you don't. I don't think you need to worry about your frame rate in that
No, this
game.
is- this
It's
is Mario
there's
Kart.
Nothing going on.
Mario Kart.
Yeah, this was Mario
I
Kart
thought,
with the
I thought we were still talking. I'm
No,
sorry.
pay attention, man. We moved on.
God, man.
I'm going to sleep.
But my final game I've been playing is I started Yakuza 0, and that's
Ooh.
freaking awesome. I love that game.
The game is old.
Is it January this year?
Yeah.
Oh, it came out this year?
Yeah, in
Yeah.
January. So we'll have to bring this up at Game of the Year discussion because this is an amazing game. There's one mission where you had to teach a dominatrix how to be more
I like it already.
controlling and like what to say to these people, and then you hide in the room while a guy like this business guy comes in, and she's like, "Who told you to speak, you pervert?" And oh, it's brilliant. It's just
Sounds
such
very
a,
Japanese.
It's really Japanese. Yeah, and like
Wow.
you go to the park and you're teaching this dominatrix who's dressed in full dominatrix gear. You have to teach her like what filthy things to say. And then these 3 kids come up and they're like, "Hey, what are you playing? Can I play with you?" And then she said, like then you teach her to say, "Oh, you like these kids are here just to watch you be humiliated," and it goes a bit odd there. But I'm really enjoying it. You got to accept it for what it is. It's like a visual novel with a beat 'em up. I haven't played a beat 'em up for so long as well. That's a game that, apart from, does Shadow of Mordor count as a beat 'em up? You're kind of just wandering around beating things up. It's like that, but there's just so much story, loads and loads of cutscenes, really fascinating story. And also the original Yakuza from the PS2 is getting remade like from the ground up, and that's going to be released in August. So I'm going to play this, and then play Yakuza.
Is Yakuza 0 a prequel?
Yakuza 0 is the prequel that they created. I think in Japan it came out late last year, but then it came out right at the beginning of this year. It doesn't. I wouldn't say it looks like a brand new PS4, cutting edge game, but it's huge, and you get to go into, like when you're wandering around the city, you can go into a Sega arcade, like an arcade place, and just play. I was playing Outrun, and there's like some other like real classic games you can just play. It's such a good game. Really, really.
Just to cut in, it was a PS3 game in Japan. That's why it doesn't look.
Okay, that makes sense. But it looks really good, and I wouldn't say it doesn't look like a PS3. It looks like for me The Last of Us remastered. Kind of an updated version of a PS3 game.
Polished, yeah.
Yeah, the frame rate's 60 frames per second. I think when I was looking at it and playing it, thinking, it actually does look really good. And it's fun. You get to beat people up. And there's a really fascinating story with loads of twists and turns. And apparently it's a spiritual successor to Shenmue.
Really?
Yeah, they said it's in the same universe or something.
Ooh.
But
Never played Shenmue.
Shenmue is
You
it?
said-
Sorry, I never played
Yeah.
Shenmue. Or
Yeah.
Shenmue.
Wasn't that on PlayStation's?
Dreamcast that one?
Wasn't that on PlayStation's E3 last year?
The number 3 is coming out in like 15 years from now.
Yeah, we haven't heard anything
think
from them
so?
for a while.
Final Fantasy 7.
Sony kickstarted it. It's pretty cool.
They got loads of money. But no, I recommend playing Yakuza 0. It's going to be cheap. It's going to be super, super cheap. I got it really cheap, actually, a few months ago when it was on offer. But I recommend playing it. It's not a short game. It's like 30 hours for the main story. If you want to do more, I know there was a guy that finished it with 170 hours or something. But there's so many. It's just there's so many side quests you can do. You can do karaoke and like button pressing in like the correct order. And
I thought you had to connect your mic or something. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be awesome. No, I go and play that game if you like a good story. Sure, you know where this game would be amazing?
The Switch.
The Switch, but it's PlayStation exclusive, I'm afraid.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, but the new game, is coming out. It's been made from the ground up, like the original. So I'm wondering if that's what they're going to do. Then they're going to start re-releasing all the originals. Because did the original? Yeah, it was on PS2. Anyway, yeah. So buy Yakuza 0. Although, Jordan, is it too Japanese for you?
The story stuff is really good. The open world stuff is shit. So I think you'll drop off it.
Have you played it?
Not to burst your bubble. Yeah, I played it.
Did you play Outrun?
I played Space Harrier.
Oh, I haven't played that one yet. Karaoke? But I mean, the story's 30 hours, so you can just go through, like that's enough to get through, I think.
But you have to do like loads of the open world stuff, which is really shit.
I had to run around and get drinks for these homeless people. That took forever.
I had to stop a schoolgirl from running an underwear sales ring of schoolgirls.
It sounds extremely Japanese. I can't wait.
Yeah, wandering around with the dominatrix in the
all the
park.
time.
Man is downloading already. It's only PS4 though, I'm afraid. In the Western
Whatever.
world.
There are literally a billion games out there. I'll get over it.
All right. Well, I think it's time for the news.
Play the music.
Start spreading the news.
Click, 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 play.
Click, 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 play. Click, 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 play. The news.
Yay!
Woohoo! Thank you, Andre, for these amazing. And by the way, got to stop. Wait till the end. We have an amazing closing video. Pretty strange, but awesome. So yeah, news time. Jordan, do you want to? In fact, no, Andre, I'll let you do the first news. It's a Switch news.
The first Switch news. It is there's no monthly games for the Switch. Access to collections. Oh yeah, I heard about this. Okay, so
We're very well prepared here.
So what happened is originally the plan was that the Nintendo Switch Online, which was supposed to start charging like during the summer, it was supposed to do like a kind of like a free game every month. A free classic game every month.
That you didn't even know that they would take away from you at the beginning of the next month.
Yeah.
I thought
like
that
I
was
said, there's only so many times. Yeah, I thought that was dumb too. That made me kind of mad. I'm like, I don't want that. But now they said they're pushing it back to next year, which is great because I don't want to pay for online for 2 games. But and instead they're going to do like a Netflix type streaming service where you get to just get these games as long as you keep paying the monthly fee. Yeah, it's like $20 a year or something.
Yeah, $20 a year. It sounds fucking awesome.
Cost $20 a year to use a phone app. To speak to your friends.
Oh, I forgot. It's still going to be a fucking phone app.
Have you seen
that
the?
looks so ugly.
Have you seen the Splatoon thing that you can get?
Yes.
Have you seen
the worst, most convoluted Nintendo thing for them to do? It's
The
so
three.
Nintendo.
You could have a 3-way jack or something. That sounds like that was like last night.
Wait, what?
Let me Google that. Let's Google it. Jack.
Can you stop trying to bring up what you do every night into the podcast, dude?
Oh, I'm getting warm in here. Let me open the window.
Can you stop trying to include that stuff?
3-way jack. Wait, it looks ugly. It's like 12 different cords coming out of your Switch to your phone to your headphones.
Yeah.
It looks like such a waste of. I'll just use this. Splatoon isn't a game that really necessarily needed voice chat to begin with. Like.
Oh,
It was
and
like
what about competitive Splatoon? You've never.
I mean,
Never played
but, like,
competitive Splatoon.
I never played competitively. I've played it like a little bit, but like I feel like
Discord.
Ah.
Use Discord.
yeah, use Discord. It's a lot easier. It
Mm.
looks like less cords. You have to set up your own goddamn computer if you're gonna use this new thing.
Mm.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it's by the balls.
But yeah, now they're gonna do a what's it called? Now you pay monthly and you get a collection. You get the collection of games whenever you want it.
So kind of like what Xbox is doing right now with their.
Yes.
Yeah, they just released it 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I wanted to try that out. I didn't get. I'm gonna wait for like games to come out for it that I want to play, and it's like you got a free 14-day trial.
Mm.
Yeah, I think like what the headliners are just Halo 5,
Mad
Which is
Max.
pretty decent.
Mad Max.
Got
About
that.
it. Is there anything else? Is there Gears of War?
Yeah, there's all the Gears of Wars.
Could a new one?
I
the new-
don't think the new one's on there.
Oh. I got the new one. It's
Yeah,
it's
I
very
get the new one.
lot
Did
of
you? We were supposed to play together.
Oh, I sold it already.
the new Gears of
Yeah.
War.
Yeah, I bought it, beat it, played online for a bit, and then I sold it. I was like, oh, that was a great game.
Ah,
But
you just
I sold it to get the Switch. That's what I did.
yeah, priorities got me in the right place.
Stupid mistake.
I didn't like the way that the camera moved and the guy. It was too close to the character and it moved with the person. I
Did
think
you
I
ever play
stopped
the-
it.
Yeah. Did
You
you
ever
ever play any of the other Gears of Wars?
Nah, no, I've never played them before.
Oh, if you
I
want, I can give you the second one and the third one. I have the download code for them, and I have no reason to play them again.
I'll be honest, I probably won't ever play those, but thanks for the offer. I have a massive backlog, and that Gears of War is
So
not
he's
something.
Too busy. He's too busy stopping little girls from selling underwear in Yakuza.
Helping dominatrixes.
Yeah.
Dominatri. Is that it? I don't know. Yeah, so that was coming out, and that's going to be. Oh, they're also adding online stuff to it. It's not the same as the Virtual Console. The Virtual Console is just going to be a virtual
Oh, yeah.
console, like with no added extra bits. But the new games that you're going to be able to play as part of this, this monthly thing that you're going to pay for, it's going to have like online modes. So I don't know how that's going to work.
Probably like
Leaderboards?
leaderboards and stuff. Yeah, like time trials for specific Mario levels.
Yeah. Sounds fun. Rhyme has been cracked. Has anyone played Rhyme? John played Rhyme?
Yay!
I haven't played Rhyme.
I have not played Rhyme. I'm gonna wait for it to come out on Switch.
It's
Fucking play.
I enjoyed it. It's a good game. It's got interesting puzzles, not difficult.
Did
It's
you
like
review
a
it?
no, because I was going to review it, then I thought I don't really have that much to say about it. I mean, it's a good game, but there's nothing super amazing. There's like a nice twist at the end, or you have
Yeah.
really no idea. You're just kind of plodding along with no idea what's going on. Well, I didn't for most of it, and then at the end of it, you go, okay, and then
He was
I'd-
dead the entire time. Oh.
I'm not going to say anything, but
Oh, you did.
it's
Oh,
a.
he's in heaven, and
It's-
that's his.
I'm not
whatever.
gonna say anything.
Oh,
You're not a million miles away.
It
but
turns out the fox was his father.
Uh,
He takes off his mask. He's
Actually, I
an
don't
old
know what
man.
the fox was. I think the fox is just. I know
Hey,
somebody.
what
was,
does the fox say?
I don't think there's anything in the
You
game.
guys ever heard that song? Never mind.
Yeah, try not to. It's a good game. It's good for what it is. It's good for I think it's 5 hours I spent playing it. So just kind of one Sunday afternoon, play it, beat it, and just turn it off. Get it when it's cheap.
Oh, the game, yeah,
33 euros is quite expensive. I'd give it 20. All right. So yeah, but Rhyme's been cracked. They said that they'd remove Denuvo DRM protection if somebody cracked it, and then within 5 days they cracked it.
Like, I think saying that publicly is something that
It's
people
like-
are
it's
like,
like-
oh,
it's
oh,
like-
a challenge.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I feel like it's just like you're just fucking.
Then
making
hackers have
pe-
to buy it.
Why
don't
would
they?
you say that?
Yeah, right. That's dumb.
Yeah, but then I suppose it keeps it in the news a bit.
Yeah, I guess.
Like Rhyme.
But now it's in the news that you can illegally download it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like not the kind of press you want.
But like not having DRM helps a game. Like the news. What are the games that have come out that don't have any DRM on them? I think Hotline Miami was one of them. And all their music can be stuck on YouTube, and that's why we had the Hotline Miami on our Before Click Click Play, it was called Pretty Flycast, and we had Hotline Miami as our soundtrack, which
Oh
is
yeah.
pretty awesome. But yeah, they don't. They're really kind of open with all that. Yeah, Jordan, does Rhyme interest you?
It did, and then it came out, and people are saying it's.
I like
pretty
whatever.
in the sense of it.
Yeah, people are saying it's okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
okay. I like
Another
it.
one of those games.
It's my
If you
type
had to
of
give
game.
it a score right now, what would you give it?
5.
No, I would give it a, for what it is, an 8.
5 and not even played it?
I give it an 8.
An 8?
Hey,
It ran well. It ran smoothly.
who's
The-
paying?
You're in Rhyme's pocket.
You're getting a fucking check.
That's how you have all that money to buy Switch accessories. I knew it.
Well, I think when I played it, I was really enthusiastic. I was really like, oh, it's amazing. And now a week later, I'm thinking, actually, was it that good? It's maybe a
Yeah.
7.
So you're gonna redo your score?
I'll redo it now. I'll say a 7.
All right.
But no
7.5.
lower, because it's not a bad game, and it's interesting. And I think there's a possibility of another playthrough. Now knowing what it is, I'm trying to like, oh, okay, so that represents that, and that represents
Is
that.
there much replayability in that game, or are you just gonna do everything you
Yeah.
normally did but faster?
No, there are collectibles. There are things that you find. There are statues you have to scream at to unlock different things. So yeah.
Do you get anything from doing that? Is there a different ending?
Yeah, I think at the end, those things that you unlock are in a place. I'm not going to say anything more.
Ooh.
A thing that you unlock in a place. Nice.
No, Rhyme reminds me of like Little Nightmares was, which you get in DLC for some strange reason. Little Nightmares,
Really?
yeah, is a game that lasted 2 hours, and I think if Rhyme lasted 2 hours, it would have been better.
Better. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you played it yet, Andre? Little Nightmares?
No, I still haven't played. I have it. I'm like,
Oh. It's only
I'll
2
play
hours,
when I
2.5
have it.
hours.
yeah.
Do you have it
Um,
for what on the Xbox?
Yeah, on the Xbox. I'm pretty sure I did. Did I buy it? I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah, I think maybe not. Also in the news, PUBG is coming to consoles eventually, and very soon they're going to offer, well, maybe not really soon, but they're going to offer paid loot boxes to make some more money from their shit ton they've already been given. But they said that they're not going to do that until the game runs really well, because if they start doing that, people might be like, what? So there's some outside with fireworks.
People are just gonna just start yelling H1Z1 and
And what's the Ark? Was that they had paid DLC when it was in early access?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's ridiculous.
So,
that's crazy.
well, I'm gonna. Why is someone outside?
I mean, but they, you know what? They fucking release it and people still buy it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everyone's like, we should
Fucking-
protest. We should boycott that game. And then everyone's like, well, I kind of want to see what's new about it.
Yeah.
And they just
Yeah.
buy it.
I kind of wanna own a dragon.
Kind of want to ride a T-Rex right now.
Mm-hmm.
Ride a T.
Shadow of War has been delayed.
No.
Anybody surprised? Is every game
mean-
delayed? Have you ever known a game that's not delayed?
From what I've seen in the like of the gameplay that they've showed and everything like that, it looked a little framey. It looked like a ton of stuff might have been missing.
But it's only been
I don't know if
delayed
that
like
was just me or
6 weeks or something. It's now October.
Oh yeah.
That's all it says now.
I thought it was pushed into next year.
No,
No.
that's Red Dead. It was going to be August 22nd for America and August 25th for Europe for some reason, and then it's been pushed to just says October, I think. No, October the 10th for everywhere. Oh, that's generous. So it's not really that much. It's like 6 weeks, 7 weeks.
Yeah. Like to that note, I remember like Neil Druckmann, the guy who worked on The Last of Us. Like at the end, they pushed back The Last of Us's release, like 4 weeks or something. And like when the game came out, they said like if it wasn't for those 4 weeks, like this game would have been like an 8, and not like the perfect 10 it came out to be. I didn't think he said that, but like he said like the game was bad. Like, but those extra 4 weeks we put on the game like really helped us polish it.
Wow.
So like, yeah, every minute counts for like I guess making these games and stuff, you know. But fuck it, I want to play Red Dead this year.
Ain't gonna happen. Just get Yakuza, or whatever it's called, and it comes out in October. And
Japanese.
Once it comes out on Switch, I'll fucking.
How does
Destiny
Yakuza
2.
compare to Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah.
It's a game that you'll sink hours
What
into.
fucking world is...
Although I heard
In Ben's world.
the first Yakuza is like 12 hours long. Compared to...
Shit.
Well, I like it. It's a good game. Anyway, what else is in the news? Sonic Mania launched... John, I'll let you get tell those because I want another beer.
Talking about good games, there's a good Sonic game coming out later this year. It's now been confirmed August the 15th, I think, and it's about £20 or dollars, depending on which currency you operate in. Game looks fucking great.
There has never been a good Sonic game ever in the history.
Andre.
the
So,
world.
so I've been a big fan of you, Andre. Gotta be honest. Since you've come on the show, you've made a lot of sense. You've said a lot of good things. Sometimes I struggle to understand how you're related to Manny, but you've now, the fact that you've now said that really put some doubts in my mind. I've got to be honest with you.
What
There
the
has-
fuck is Sonic?
Have you,
Okay, it's a fast food restaurant, and that's
have you
it.
not played?
Oh, okay. that's
Have
what
you
it
not played Sonic and Knuckles with Sonic 3 put on top of it? Have you not played that?
Let me say something right now. The only
Please
did
don't.
you own it? Did you own a Super Nintendo growing
The
up?
only good Sonic
Okay,
is a dead
that's the
Sonic.
only reason. That's the only reason you like Sonic. If you owned a Super Nintendo, you like. I feel like like anyone who had a Genesis growing up is like Stockholm syndrome to Sonic.
It's called a Mega Drive, thank you.
God damn it. But yeah,
I had a Master System, a Mega Drive, and then a PlayStation. Never look back. And I'm fucking glad of it.
Yeah.
Weird Mario shit. When you actually think about what happens, when you actually think about what Mario is about, it's a weird fucking game, right?
okay, explain to me the first Sonic game. A guy captures animals and puts them in robots. Why?
You just explained it.
But why?
Why
What's
not?
the point of that? A guy
So
captures.
Dr. Robotnik is trying to take over Mobius. He does that by building robots. He puts the animals, specifically the flicky birds, into the robots. Ultimately, he wants to control the Chaos Emeralds. Sonic tries to stop him.
And when does Sonic bang that realistic looking chick? When does that happen? Or is that later on in the timeline?
That's in the 2007 Sonic the Hedgehog release on PS3 and
God
Xbox.
damn it. I will say the older Sonics are better than anything that's come out recently, but like Sonic has just I've seen this new one. I've seen like the gameplay for it. And it's made by a guy who made like fan versions of Sonic games that were actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So if,
So
if Sonic,
the Mega Drive stuff is amazing. The Sonic 1's a little bit dated now, but Sonic 2 is amazing. Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles, you have to put them together. That is the game. Don't play them separately, but that is the definitive Sonic game for me. Love the art style. The music is incredible. Everyone says Michael Jackson wrote it. I don't know if that's
oh
true.
yeah, that's what I
That's
heard
cool.
that.
You know, you can play some weird Mario shit where they're like chasing mushrooms and it's really abstract and nobody really knows what's going on. He's a plumber. He's Italian, but he's in the
He's
Mushroom
from
Kingdom.
Brooklyn.
Chasing after a
He's from,
princess.
he's from New York.
I've only ever played. I've
Giant
only ever
turtle that
owned.
is trying to fuck a princess.
I've only ever owned one Sonic
Who's
game.
not trying to fuck a
Was it-
princess?
Which was that Sonic game that was all 3D and you were running? It was constantly running. Not the.
Sonic 3D.
No, like one that came out on the
Yeah.
either the GameCube or the
Sonic
Wii.
R.
Were the
that was
whales
it.
chasing him?
Oh, with a whale, yeah.
Yeah, Sonic R. I bought that and that was fun for about half an hour, which was.
Hey, Ben, what's the best Sonic game ever made?
Fuck, I just said
3D.
twice.
I know,
Just
not
told-
you.
Literally just told you twice.
3D.
Not you, Ben.
Well, the only one I used to go over to my mate's house and when he got we used to play Sonic quite a bit and then Sonic 3D came out. We're like, oh my god, it's in 3D. You can jump up these hoops and go out and do all this stuff. Yeah, no, I love 3D, but that's like
Cool.
nostalgia.
You can
What
go
game are you
underneath
talking
the
about?
map.
Sorry,
What do you class as Sonic 3D?
I think it was called Sonic. Oh, maybe it was Sonic 4.
So the one on Mega Drive called Sonic 3D Flicky's Island. Is that what you're talking
That's the one, yeah. My mate had it. Who's now
that's fucking. That's probably the worst Sonic game. So
we
They're
shows how.
all the worst Sonic.
considering that came out, think how excited little Jordan is. Yeah, don't even know about.
Little
don't
Jordan's
know about
excited.
that.
We don't want to know that, John. Little
Flicky.
Jordan's excited.
I don't know about Zelda. I don't know about Final Fantasy. I don't know about Mario. All I know is Sonic and Earthworm Jim. Okay, and then
Earthworm Jim
I
was amazing.
What a sad
play
life.
Sonic 3 and I play Sonic and Knuckles and I put them together and I play this amazing story of Sonic, and then this new Sonic game is coming out and it gets bought for me. I'm like, God, it's in 3D. What the fuck is this? And I play
amazing.
it and it's a piece of shit.
I was like 11 at the time, so for me, a game being in 3D that I'd played for ages in 2D was just like, wow, I can walk over here. Was there a 2-player in
No.
Sonic 3D? Okay. We just maybe took it in
Pretty sure.
turns.
In a couple of them, you can play as like Tails, and you just control him in the background, but he can't like do anything.
Maybe it was that. No, I remember playing it when I was about 10, 11 years old. It was amazing. But I'm not a Sonic fan. Like, this game I probably won't buy.
Yeah, you will.
It's coming out on Switch, right?
Oh, if it's come
might
on Switch,
buy
I'll buy it, yeah.
Look at the art style. Look at the music. It's incredible.
Oh yeah, it looks great.
Is it kind of,
It looks-
you know, old school music, or is it? I haven't seen the trailer for the new
Yeah, yeah.
one.
So a lot of the levels are the same, like, art style, like not even art style, but they are the same levels. Just I'm assuming they're extended and they're new versions of these levels. Yeah, looks good.
You know who would make a great Sonic game? Like the team that worked on Super
Still
Meat
talking
Boy.
about Sonic? Still talking about that?
Yes. Like Super Meat Boy is like a fast game, and like you're quickly going across the map, and like you never feel like you lose momentum. In Sonic, you play this fast guy who anytime he stubs his toe, like the game just freezes basically, and you have to like slowly walk your way to like get faster. Like that's what always bored me about that game. Like at least in Mario, like you're consistently moving forward, and like Sonic was inspired by speedruns of Sonic was inspired by speedruns of Mario. Like the creator said that. He was like, I saw people beating Mario very fast in like minutes, and I wanted to make a game just like that, but that was like the pace you stayed at. But like every time you get hit, like the game, like it's boring. I hate Sonic.
Someone in the D's Nut says, the British had video games. Has England ever made a console? Yes, we have. We've made the ZX Spectrum, Google
Oh,
says.
thank God. You
Well, how
guys
did that
changed
do?
the landscape.
The Spectrum, I don't know, I never had one. Jordan? You're older than us.
Like, am I? So
I think so.
that guy just realised the country that you live in doesn't have to make the video game console for you to play. You can. I've been playing Japanese video game consoles.
Wasn't GTA
And I-
from Scotland? Like, Rockstar
Rockstar
North is
North, yeah.
Scotland. My friend did the... I've told you that before. My friend did the singing for the Clucking Chicken on GTA, like a couple of the GTA games.
Really?
Like the Clucking
That's
Chicken radio commercial.
Clucking Bell.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
Clucking
Clucking
Bell.
Bell.
We go to Clucking Bell.
That's it. Yeah, one of the there's a guy and a girl singing, and she's the girl.
Yeah.
She's a flatmate.
Well,
She's
that's awesome.
yeah, no, she's like she got drunk in a bar, and then some guy she was chatting to, and then she started singing because she does that quite a lot. And the guy was like, "Hey, you're awesome. Come by tomorrow, and I'm working on this video game, and you can record for it." So yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah,
That's a dream.
yeah,
Like
immortalized.
the guy who got the voice of CJ in the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, like I forget what was happening. He was like somebody's friend, and they were on the phone with the friend, and then they heard the guy who eventually played CJ like in the background just talking. He's like, "Hey, who is that in the background?" And then he passed the phone to him, and he got the job.
Oh,
Or he came in and like auditioned, and he got the job. Like so, he
Nice.
like the director like randomly heard, or the voice director like randomly heard the voice in the background. I was like, "Hey, pass the phone to that guy." And now-
I wonder what's gonna happen to James Marston from Red Dead Redemption, because he's like not. He just went back to a normal job, didn't he? He just did that. That's what I
Wait,
read.
what?
If he's
What?
like with the new Red Dead, you know, James Marston. No, that's
James
no, that's-
John Marston.
John Marston. Yeah, James Marston's that actor, isn't he? John Marston. He was like the guy who played him. He was like not a voice actor. Then he did all of that, and then just went back to his normal job.
Oh, really?
I'm sure the money will be there for him to be interested in
Yeah.
being in the sequel.
Well, do we even know if it's going to be John Marston?
No.
I would. I hope not.
I honestly wouldn't fucking want it. to
I'd
be
like
a-
it as a.
He's probably gonna make a
spiritual prequel.
cameo. He'll probably make
Yeah.
a cameo in the game where
Oh, so it's a prequel to, not really a prequel, but it takes place before that, and he's just in the background.
Isn't there
Yeah.
It
a
makes
pre-
sense if he's in it
Yeah.
because a lot of Red Dead talks about his previous life in a gang. So to me, it
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense if he was
Like,
one,
so your gang can like run into his gang at one point.
or even if he's in the gang that you're playing as.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just hope you're not alternating characters like GTA 5. I mean, it worked perfectly for GTA 5.
I
but-
think you're going to be, which is it is disappointing. I much prefer just to play one character.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean 3 is fine. Just because in GTA 5 for me they were so different and they were all awesome characters for me.
Just want to play one. I don't. It's just a load of fuss.
Just
jumping about
Trevor.
one character.
To be honest, if GTA 5 was just Trevor,
Just
I'd have been
Trevor.
happy with that. He was amazing. Okay, next bit of news. Hashtag for all the players. PlayStation is sponsoring London Pride. Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh. Which is
Yes.
I saw the comments of. I
Yes.
saw the comments when.
Yes.
Oh my god, that was. I learned that off GTA 5. What's the name of the daughter on GTA? That's how I imagine everyone speaks in California, like the daughter from GTA 5.
I
Oh my
forget the
god,
daughter's
ruined my
name.
life.
Judy.
It's I don't think it's Judy. Anyway,
Judy Dench.
she's
Is this
there.
Tracy?
Tracy, that's it.
Tracy.
Yeah. But in PlayStation Motion London Pride, I looked at the Facebook article on that. Oh, those comments are interesting.
Oh,
It's gone
God.
political. It's like, I'm not sure what's political about, human rights. But yeah, so
Like,
they're...
oh, I'm not gonna buy a PlayStation console anymore, even though they sold 70 billion units.
Yeah.
I'm gonna protest with my wallet and not buy it. Like PlayStation doesn't want you. If this is like a
We all know all the homophobes play on Xbox anyways.
exactly.
No, they're too too busy shouting at them on. They're on PC. Honestly, yeah. I was playing Yakuza earlier, and some guy came in. I was like, no, like, I think it's good because video games. There's a lot of homophobia in video, like not in video game, maybe in the industry. I'm not sure, but the people who play it
Polygon.
online,
Shit.
yeah, Polygon and Waypoint aside. I mean, have you seen the comments on their articles? There's just so much hate and bile. It's pretty.
That is in the video game
decent.
industry though. Isn't it?
No, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I
I'm
think-
saying I'm not including the industry. I mean the people who play.
That's online blogs baiting teen boys.
I
Yeah,
get
that's
abuse
all.
on Twitch like daily. Someone came in today. Was like, you fag, I'm gonna cut you up," and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna block you."
Oh.
And it's not-
Yesterday,
Well, hey, welcome to the internet, dude.
Yeah, I've been dealing
Yeah,
with
no, I
that
mean-
since I was.
yeah, it's like the video game
I
industry.
get the same kind of
Video
shit
game.
being Hispanic.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
Hispanic.
yeah.
You're too pale.
Yeah, it's about to be Hispanic. That's racist, dude.
That's actually racist.
No, I think it's
I'm
good at
offended.
PlayStation
I
do
quit.
that. It's a bit like I think it was Manchester United. I mean, Manchester United has a massive following. I mean, around the world, but loads and loads in Africa. And they posted that they were supporting the day against homophobia or something, and their comments in their Facebook was just, "Whoa, you don't want to visit that." But no, good for PlayStation, I think.
That's racist.
Well, I mean, to be honest, it was the British that went there and said, "Hey, we're going to take over your country and we're going to install these beliefs." And then when they've kind of just kept those beliefs, we've gone, "Hey, wait a minute, why are you so backwards?"
Because gay marriage was legal in Africa prior to the UK invading, of course.
No, I mean, we yeah, I don't know, but no, good for PlayStation.
I mean, yeah. I mean, good for them that they're going out there and doing something like that.
I want a rainbow console. I want I've got 3 like this, like the PS4 Pro has those 3, like the Big Mac. It'd be cool to get one with 6, every color.
Speaking of PlayStation,
PlayStation 3 production has ended. I tried to buy a PS3 like 2 months ago and I couldn't.
God, I will give you my PS3.
Oh no, I got
Like,
I
have
got an
no
Xbox
use-
One instead. I got no use for that. You can have that. Do you want that, Andre?
I don't.
Nobody
I'll
wants.
I
take
kind of
one.
do.
I'll
I
take one
just
of
want to
your
play Metal Gear
Joy-Cons.
Solid 4.
God, yeah, that's the only reason I haven't sold my PlayStation yet. Like, because I just want to revisit Metal Gear Solid eventually.
I haven't got it for the Vita. Is it MGS4 is not on the Vita?
No.
Which is that the only one that isn't?
Yeah.
To the main games, yeah, well, obviously 5, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just looked it up, and PlayStation 3 has shipped over 80 million units. So I
Jesus.
think they did all right.
In its lifespan.
Yeah, in its lifespan today.
Which is the-
Okay, and can you imagine how the PlayStation 4 is like at
like 40.
no 60
Is it 60?
Yeah,
plus 60? Yeah.
Jesus.
In
But,
an amount of 3 to 4 years, how they did that? It's
It's
fucking insane.
It's because 360 was selling the same amount as well, though. So it'll
Yeah.
it'll still be roughly the same overall sales for this generation, I would imagine.
What I've got a question for you guys. So there's been 4 PlayStations, like main consoles. What would you put them in order of best to worst?
Of what? Of what?
Best to worst PlayStation consoles.
PlayStation 4 on top.
One
Because it plays new
it
games.
goes
I'm very
one,
boring.
2, 1, 2, 4, 3.
Really?
Like 3 would be the
I do
worst.
it I just do it counting down. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
I
Is
don't.
that
I
your
think
actual
they're
order, or
compatible.
did you just want to count it down?
That would be
No.
fine because, like I said, I never had a PlayStation 1.
Yeah. And like,
I love
games
my
I'm like,
PlayStation 1.
Relate.
Cooler World, Abe's Odyssey,
I would say maybe 3. I'd say maybe 3, 4,
demo
and then
discs.
Like, I understand the problem with PlayStation 3, like, especially at the beginning. Like, PlayStation 3 had, like, a lot of problems. But, like, near the end, I was like, okay, like the PlayStation 3 is my favorite console at that period. When I had the Wii, I had the Xbox 360 and the PS3. Like, the PS3 was, like, my favorite system. Because, like,
it's a good system. A really good system.
Yeah, it was a great system. And, like, I'm so jealous of, like, my little brother who has a PS4. And, like, PS4 is probably going to be the next system I buy.
And he only plays NBA 2K on it.
It's fucking ridiculous. God.
I remember. Can you remember though when GTA 5 came out on the PS3 and like what? Like this game is managing to come out on the PS3. Just
Yeah.
I wonder what game's going to be coming out on PS4 like near the end of its life and just be.
Real life playing.
Let's wait for the next one. Wait for the 1180 graphics card. Like how awesome that's going to look.
It's funny because like when I was back home, like me and my brother were subscribed to Game Informer for like a very long time. I still am, but what's it called? I was looking through like one of the issues that were talking about like when the 360 was about to come out, and they were showing you graphics for like those games. And like man, like I remember at the time being like, this is going to be the like look at this, this looks beautiful.
Dead
Like,
Rising.
Yeah, like Dead Rising. They were showing a lot of Madden, and like I looked at them again like earlier in the year when I was back in Florida, and like they look like garbage. Like they look bad. And I was like, oh.
I used to judge like graphics based on Final Fantasy games. Every time a Final Fantasy game came out, I'd look at it and go, "Wow, look at that! That's new."
Because it wouldn't for a time didn't Final Fantasy push the envelope when it came to the little cutscenes and everything like that?
7 and 8, up to 7 and 8. I think 9, 10 did. I mean, they had like those. There were only like 3 in the whole game, but there were some certain like cutscenes in Final Fantasy 10. They were just like jaw dropping. Like there's one where he's in a hot spring with Yuna, fully clothed. But like I remember that being going what, and then there was the music, the theme tune was playing, and this was on the PS2. Oh. It just looked stunning. It looked absolutely amazing. So actually, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What are the best games from each console? PS1,
Metal Gear Solid.
Final Fantasy 7.
Are we just talking PlayStation?
Yeah, Final Fantasy 7 for 1.
Well, I'd say
Never
Metal Gear
played
Solid 1.
No, for
Yeah,
one,
if I had
one
to
is
say
Metal
one,
Gear Solid.
Yeah, I'd say Metal Gear.
It had some
Metal Gear Solid.
Gex for me. Deep cover Gex.
Gex.
Yeah, Gex.
It was awesome. You got
Twisted
to
Metal.
climb on the.
Maybe Turok.
What's the one? Umba. What's the Zumba? No, that's a dance gym thing.
That's a dance thing, yeah.
What's the one? The guy with the pink hair. Is it? They re-released it.
Zombie.
Bumba.
The guy with the pink hair. What game? What game is that?
It was awesome. I played the demo. I played the crap out of that demo. I was really poor when I was a kid. I only used to play demos, like Toka touring cars and all this kind of stuff. Tomba. Yeah, D's Zumba, not Zumba. D's Nuts is Fantasy 7, yes.
The workout. Yeah.
PlayStation 2.
Oh, I found it. It's a
Tomba.
Yeah, Tomba.
Yeah, Tomba.
Tomba.
And they had Tomba 2. which is
Yeah,
a great
Tumble
name.
2.
But they re-released that on the PS4, I think, or PS3.
I
I'm
don't
not
know
sure.
why we're talking about that. Though, that's
That
not
wasn't
gonna
the
be on
best game.
The best game. Definitely wasn't the best game.
PS2 for me is Final Fantasy X, which
For
is
me,
no one's
Shadow.
going to agree
You-
with.
You mad bastard.
It was so good.
It's Shadow of the Colossus on.
Yeah, me too. Shadow of the
Never
Colossus.
finished it, I'm afraid.
You are ridiculous.
I got the first Colossus? Yeah, first.
And that's it? That's all you did?
I think I might have gone to the second one. I had a short attention span as a kid.
God, that game
Still
was
do.
so intense. I love that game. That
PS3 The
and,
Last of Us.
and yeah, PS3 would be the last of Us.
I need to play that.
I
I'm
would
playing
say,
it.
I would say Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh
the
shit, yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3
PS3.
for the PlayStation,
PlayStation
2
2.
was great.
I'm going to be really controversial. The best, like the game I played.
Oh,
Oh, God.
No, actually, it's Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah,
Of course,
Yakuza.
it's,
You said Final Fantasy X is the best game.
Yakuza 1.
Yakuza 1.
of course, it's Red Dead Redemption. But another really, really good game on there is Grid 2.
I love Grid 2.
It was so
Such an
good.
underrated racing game.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that, is,
no,
that, is that the game where you can put
they
your
say
name
your
in it and
name.
then be
Yeah,
like,
they
hey,
Online is
Jose,
amazing.
what's up?
An online legendary mode where like cars would just total all the time, so you could just win by playing it safe. I used to love
Yeah.
that. Endurance. Oh no,
I missed it.
online Grid was so good. But that's actually a game I've pre-ordered, so I'll be playing. I'll probably be able to give you some info about it next week. But I'm getting not Grid, but it's Dirt 4. Dirt 4 comes out on the 10th, so I think it's Friday or I think it's out next Friday. So I'll have some comments about that. But I got it. If
So
you go,
we're still talking about 3?
yeah, PS4.
PS3 would be
one.
Last of Us.
Yeah.
Duh.
No, Red Dead
Last of Us
Redemption.
or Uncharted 3.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Uncharted 3
Uncharted
is
2.
good.
Uncharted 2.
Yeah, Uncharted 2 is great.
What about Red Dead Redemption? Better
No,
than Last of Us.
No.
we're talking just
That's-
strictly PlayStation.
It was better on 360, so we'll keep that
Yeah.
over there.
Was it?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Which one?
Yeah,
Red Dead
they-
Redemption was better on 360.
Yeah, Red
Yep.
Dead had a whole bunch of
Yeah,
glitches.
ran better. Yeah.
Ah, it plays really well on the Xbox One. I think that's had like a bit of an upgrade in frame rate anyway. So yeah, PS4. What did you say?
Bloodborne.
I don't know for
Don't give a shit.
PS4. Grim Fandango remastered.
Jesus Christ.
Destiny.
Oh god,
Fuck out of here, dude. Done talking
Jesus.
about it.
I'd say.
Final Fantasy X remastered.
Oh god.
Yeah, but Fantasy X
That's better on the Vita. No, it's not. I don't know actually.
Final
What I'd
Fantasy
say for
7 when
PS.
it comes out in 12 years.
I don't know. Shadow. That's the PS3 game as well. Shadow of Mordor. I don't know. It's not. It's
Death
yet to
Stranding.
come out. Somebody came into my chat earlier on Twitch and said that Death Stranding is actually Silent Hill, the next Silent Hill, and it's all a big ruse. And that
That would
Have you
be
heard
such
about
a
this?
ballsy thing to do.
I
especially
mean,
'cause
who maybe?
I'm pretty sure that wouldn't that be illegal with like kind of the share prices and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like
That
to
would be
just lie.
super illegal.
Call it something else. Call it Silent. No, Quiet.
Chill.
No, Quiet Mountain.
Quiet Mountain. Uncharted 4 says D's Nuts. Yeah, that is a really, really good game. A Witcher 3. Although only on the Pro, because on the PS3 it makes my PlayStation sound like it's dying. Who ran the lawnmower over Manny? Hey, he got his hat off.
Didn't have my hat off.
Do you feel cold?
Rise
It's a summer
Rise of the
haircut.
Tomb Raider. Rise of the Tomb Raider was a really good game.
That's the summer game for me to finish, actually. I'm going to... through
That
that.
was a really good game, and I really enjoyed the second one.
Yeah,
Is that the second? Was that
that's the Rise, yeah. Wonder if we'll get
The
that...
first one was what was the first one called?
It was...
Was it just Tomb Raider? Yeah, I don't.
A Raiders
I'm
End.
not good at it. Yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, that's
Tomb
what it was.
Raider. I think it was just called Tomb Raider. I think
Was
it
it?
was
No, it's called Tomb Raider: War of the Planet of the Apes.
Speaking of that, dude, I saw the preview for that movie. It looks.
It looks so good.
I need to watch the fucking other ones.
They're really
it was the
good,
first one.
both of
The
them.
first one was with James Franco.
Yeah.
The second one is with who?
It's with the two
Nick.
main characters from The Americans.
And then this is the third one that's coming out, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I really need to watch it. It looks fucking insane.
It's super fucking
Hey, Jim.
cool. Like it's such a smart adaptation of what Planet of the Apes was at one point.
Agent Fart says, Tomb Raider having great controls. Like the... Oh, sorry, my dog's just... Tomb Raider had really good controls. Even the original
Shut
ones.
your dog up, dude.
I'm going to go and put it down.
Put it down on
Yeah.
stream.
I'm going to curb stomp it.
God, it's horrible.
Metal Gear Solid
can
5.
I just
no.
saw like a weird Facebook post about like this petition to get this 15-year-old girl arrested. She like Snapchat her turtle, and she just wrote, "What would happen if I stuck my turtle in a microwave?"
Oh, no.
And then, like, the next picture was like what happened to it.
Dead
And
turtle?
she's like, ew. Yeah, it was like a little tiny turtle. It was like exploded. It was so gross.
What? Did you sign it?
Yeah, I would have, but I don't
Doesn't-
care.
No, it doesn't make any difference, does
I was
it?
like, it doesn't make any. No petition has ever done anything.
She's like, dude, she doesn't need fucking to go to jail. She needs fucking help.
Yeah,
She needs to be shoved in the microwave.
Oh god, like Metal Gear Solid 4. She has to like crawl through that. God, that was such a good game. Let's go back to talking to that.
Oh, when you're in those vents at the end and everything's hot.
Yeah, that was so fucking cool. Yeah, I love that.
So remember when Dinosaur Pups into? I remember getting my friend, like, he had a decent PC and we downloaded Tomb Raider and we got the mod for it where you could get her boobs out. We thought it was hilarious. Then his mum came in and told us off. We weren't allowed to use the
Mother what?
computer. His mum came in when we were playing Tomb Raider
Okay.
with naked
in.
Lara Croft. So question time. Oh, this is the only thing. This is the last intro thing left for Andre.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Question, Jordan. So do you want to do the honors?
Question time. Nah, nah, nah. Something like that. I'm gonna do that.
Oh, we should get. Oh no! Wait a minute. I've got the best sound for question time. Jordan will get this.
Spices and water make turtle soup.
Wait a minute. People in the chat will get this. No one else will be able to hear it though, I'm afraid.
Play it.
Wait, here we go.
I'm waiting.
Are you playing something? Or what
Yeah,
are
you
doing?
can't hear it.
I'm just gonna edit this out.
I hear it. I hear it. Yeah.
Jordan gets it. This is like a bad version of it.
I'm not listening to the stream. so
Oh
what is it?
yeah, dude. I think that's something that Agent just wrote in chat. A
Oh,
news
yeah.
thing that we missed. Take Two bought fucking Kerbal Space
Oh,
Program.
yeah. Fuck.
Isn't that awesome?
That is crazy.
I know.
I wonder.
My
Right.
interest in that game is zero.
Oh really? You don't like that game?
I haven't played it.
Dude, I had so much fun. Dude, that game is fucking hard.
It's for
Mm.
That game is hard. I had to watch so many tutorials online to try and figure out what to do. And
Yeah, that's the reason why I
Sounds
haven't
like
played
fun.
it. That's one of the reasons I've
but
not played
it's
Elite
fun.
Dangerous.
So when let's say orbiting, and then just matching somebody else's orbit and then docking, is probably one of the hardest things.
Oh, it's like
to do in
Interstellar.
that game.
Like when
Dude,
you're.
it is so hard,
Going
and
to
then
another
I don't think
realm.
I've ever done it. But the time that I did do it, it was like on accident. But you just feel such a sense of accomplishment when you do something like that. I don't know, it's awesome. And dude, I think like a publisher like fucking Take-Two, who have all the money in the fucking world to buy that property right there, dude. I see nothing but good things coming out of it. I wrote like a funny tweet. It was like GTA in space. Is that probably what we're gonna get? GTA with Kerbals in space?
I was
That
thinking
was
with
very
Click Click Play maybe starting to put the news that we discuss, like having it actually on a post. Because at the moment we just have podcasts and then the odd review here and there. So I think maybe kind of reporting on some news like that. Because then we know what to talk about and I can actually look into this. But Kerbal, do you think what can Take-Two do with it?
They're
What do
probably
you
just
think
gonna
they would
use the technology for it because it's like very interesting, like tech that they have. Yeah.
Did
And,
they
like,
create have they got like their own system? What does it run on?
I have no idea.
That's what I like about IO Interactive.
I'm like you. I don't. I've seen people play it. It looks like really. It's not my type of game.
Mhm.
I don't like complicated games like that. I mean, I do, but like I don't don't know, something about that game.
Yeah.
Again, I
It's
don't have
always
a
on offer.
computer that can play games like that.
But no, games that will require you to just play loads, to read loads of things like that. That's one of the reasons why I didn't buy Elite Dangerous.
Oh yeah. But you got into Destiny's lore. You literally had to go
Uh,
online. You had to stop playing Destiny.
no, I didn't
and
do
go
that.
online to-
I just
Okay.
I played co-op with people that understood it, and I was like, "What's that? Why is that there? Who's this person?"
Why
how
is
does-
this repetitive?
So, question time. What would be
Question.
the quick? I didn't see that it was on a second page. I was like, "What would be the quick play?" The quick play. That's one of those where you shout your mother. So the quick play podcast drinking game. Every time you
got this.
hear Souls-like,
Dark Souls roguelike,
Metroidvania.
Anytime I say I want it to be on Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't drink.
Oh my god.
When
Manny
Star
moaning
Citizen
about
came
how
out.
he
Yeah.
every time
What
Manny
is
quits.
this?
Every
Anytime
time
Star Citizen isn't out.
Yeah. Is Star Citizen out yet? Every time
Great.
Manny
No, so when
says
it's-
he's gonna
so when it's
quit,
no, you have
finish
to
your drink.
Yeah, so when the answer is no, you have to drink.
When do you stop?
You don't. Don't stop.
What else? What about me? What's my kind of thing?
Anytime you mute us.
Oh,
Yeah, every time you mute us, you have to fucking drink, you ass.
oh! I think everybody will be drinking now. Okay, you're all unmuted.
Damn it. God damn it.
Shit.
You knew you were asking for that. I can't believe that. I was looking at the options. Like when I mute you, there's no way of me stopping you from unmuting yourselves.
How can I mute you?
You can't.
Can we mute?
I'm the presenter.
Can I mute myself?
Yeah, you can mute. You just muted yourself. That's what John does when he eats crisps on stream.
That's very nice of you. Alright,
Yeah.
next.
Every time
Question.
Jordan sticks something in his mouth, finish your drink.
Ooh.
Oh!
Oh, you're right.
That's all
He was having Pringles today. It was better than that
Podcast.
lemon that you ate that time.
You ate a lemon? You ate a lemon?
It was before Andre's time, wasn't it? When I was eating
Yeah,
lemon.
BA before Andre. He ate a
Before
lemon on
Andre.
the stream. Back when we had Arnie, who plays kind of similar games to you.
Doesn't play any games. Hates video games.
He hates video games. Yeah. I keep asking every time one of us is out. I'm like, "Hey, Arnie, do you want to come on?" He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I've got
Question.
a meal to eat." He's
I
just
got
like
a
that.
3-hour meal to eat.
Honestly, Andre, if you listen back to any of the previous podcasts with Arnie, he's not a video game player. He used to be like, "Oh, I once played this mobile game that came out 7 years ago."
Have you guys heard about this Angry Birds thing?
Oh no, like even worse. You know that game? Is it Osmosis?
Lemon.
Osmos.
I think it was Osmos. Yeah, like I got
Osmosis,
that.
that was Osmosis Joe, that one shitty movie that came out a long time ago.
Yeah, with Bill Murray. And
Food X.
Was it Eddie Murphy in it?
No, Chris Rock, I think.
Where they're like white
And
blood
John
cells or
Goodman.
something like that.
Yeah.
They're
Chris
like
Rock is
cops.
a white. Yeah.
Next question.
Really shitty movie.
Food X Music or Food Cross Music says, "Do you like a do the cha cha?" I think that's racist.
Do you like to do a
Do you like
cha-cha?
That's very
pretty
racist, and we can't. Just because
God.
there's anyway. Sin says, "What non-video games like tabletop, board, card do you enjoy playing?"
I got
Straight
this. Have you guys played Monopoly Deal? Monopoly Deal is the best card game.
Yeah, the card game. I fucking love that game. That's a
I-
really fantastic version of Monopoly. I need to go
Same.
buy it actually. Now that you
Yeah.
reminded me about that.
Like I got my next door neighbor into it, and now we have like tournaments in the house. It's such a fun game. But another thing, this is like a funny little anecdote that happened to me. I went to a bar the other day, and they had a whole bunch of board games that you can get and play
Mhm.
like, just while you're drinking, and like we got Jenga, and we started playing Jenga, and like as we started to play, we realized that people wrote their own rules on the Jenga pieces. Like so, if
Mhm.
you pull out this Jenga piece, you have to like chug your beer.
Oh,
Like,
that's
if you pull
cool.
this Jenga piece,
Oh wow,
yeah,
that's actually really cool.
yeah, it's really cool. And like what I did was like I got like a blank Jenga piece, and I just wrote like, oh, Venmo at Jose Pizarro $2, like that. And like yesterday, someone gave me $2, and they were just like, fuck you. And I was like, that's incredible. Like, so now, anytime I see that happening, like, I'm gonna do that.
What's your Venmo again, just in case anyone?
It's at Jose Pizarro. Venmo me whenever you feel like it. It's great.
Wow. Yeah, I had a look online, and apparently Venmo's only in the US. But they've got
Yeah.
PayPal here. Apparently they're just marketing it as PayPal.
Yeah.
Well. Okay. But yeah, for me, like Cards Against Humanity
I
is
like
pretty
Uno.
good fun.
I love Uno.
Cards Against Humanity.
Uno.
We have very plain taste. Like we're doing like the most generic card games.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
Uno.
like something? I used to like looking at the pictures on the Magic cards.
Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, Magic the Gathering. I used to love looking at the pictures. Just like
You can
looking at
collect
'em.
cards on
do them.
Yakuza. John, did you collect any cards on Yakuza with the naked ladies? Calling cards?
No, I'm not a pervert.
Do you know you can watch porn in Yakuza?
Wait, you can what? Oh yeah, I think I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that.
Haven't gone on it, obviously, but
Yeah, you can. It's kind of weird. You can watch some like softcore porn on that Yakuza game. It's like a bunch of little Asian girls and just get.
I think
and then they just take off something or whatever.
I think it's the Dominatrix. I think you can see her video.
Is that why you're focusing so much on her? That's
Sure,
why I
they
watched
see
this
that.
video.
Can't say. I'm too bothered. But John, have you played any card games?
No.
No. It's boring, isn't it? What's it? I like Pontoon.
Well, I like beer pong.
No, you don't, Manny. You suck at beer pong. What? No.
I don't
Are you
want to
re-
talk about that.
I won't talk
don't
about it.
wanna
But
talk
are you
about that.
are you any good
No,
at beer
no,
pong,
no.
Manny?
No, let's not talk about that. All right.
Okay.
Not talk about.
Next
Not
question.
talk about that.
Rob says, "Who's got the skimpiest outfit on Tekken 7?"
Me. Can't you customize outfits in that game now?
Yeah, it's definitely the panda.
Oh,
And
okay.
let's get the skimpiest outfit. Yeah, it's naked.
Exactly. Panda wins that. Sin says, "Do you enjoy single? Oh, being single? No, single or multiplayer games
You
more?
enjoy being single? I love being single.
Do you enjoy single or multiplayer games more? Why?"
Oh,
Single.
I love multiplayer games. Are we still talking about sex or?
I
Hmm.
prefer single player games because I don't
Sex
like to
life or-
rely on anybody else other than myself. Just like real
I-
life.
I like. There's a time and a place.
Yeah.
I'm
I like 'em
really
both.
50-50.
Yeah, I'd say I like them both equally. Beginning.
We lost everything then.
All right, so what have you guys been playing? I've been playing this game called Magic Carp Jump.
Oh, that's gonna be annoying trying to edit things. Ugh, that's gonna balls
Ah.
up. Right. So yeah, single player. But it's not like an MMO. Yeah, somebody was in the chat saying how great MMOs are, and I agree. For Final Fantasy 14, you can't play that.
It's like the best of both.
Like
The
what?
best. The best.
The best of
It's the best of both.
It's not the best of both worlds. The best of both worlds.
the
Are we
story,
live?
the story in Final
Are we
Fantasy
back
14's the start. Yeah, we are. The story in Final Fantasy 14 is so garbage. You wouldn't want to play that single player. But playing like the gameplay and dungeons and stuff like that with three other people is really good fun.
Yeah. So my view on this is I've always played single player games, so I'll have to say single player. But I think as time goes on, there seems to the breadth of multiplayer games available is wider, and I think eventually I'll probably get to the point where I prefer multiplayer games. But for now, it's single player stuff. But if you look at kind of what GTA is doing and stuff like that, I think eventually that it'll become like you'll be playing GTA and it'll just always be online, and you'll still be able to play it kind of like a single player game. That's
Red
what I want.
Redemption Online is going to be an interesting one, and like Destiny, they've already got that, like always online stuff.
Yeah. So yeah.
But there's always a time and place for some heavy story games like
And
Last
then
of
there's
Us.
Rocket League. Everyone loves
Yeah.
Rocket.
2 years. It's coming up to its 2-year anniversary. It's going to have some
Congratulations.
cool things out.
Right,
So
what's the next question?
next question is: have you noticed from left to right the T-shirt gets V deeper? Yeah, I'm kind of I've got the Giant Bomb T-shirt that just strangles me. Jordan's got his chesticles out. Andre there, and Manny's the V King.
Which point, V-neck and jet.
Oh, he's turning into one of those. He's turning into an IRL stream. Manny knows that. Have you been on IRL, Jordan, on Twitch, like middle of the day?
What?
It's just full of really like middle of the day UK time is very late in the US, and it's just full of drunk
I've never been
people
on
with
Twitch,
their
let alone.
boobs out. You're on Twitch
I
now,
am.
John. I hate to break it to you.
Yeah, but I'm not.
No.
All right.
Moving on.
Yeah, Sin's reported it.
Yeah, but
And finally, final question. Now, how many of you are psyched for the South Park, the Fractured Butthole?
man, I can't wait for that game. Is gonna be fucking awesome.
I still need to finish the first one. I keep playing it for like a few hours and going, oh my god, this is amazing. But it's not a game you want to play for more than 2 or 3 hours because the jokes kind of get a bit.
Right, dude. I fucking played the shit out of that game.
I beat that game in like 2 sit-ins.
Really?
Like, I enjoyed that game so much.
I love it, but I
Like-
think I have to stop myself just because after about 2 or 3 hours, the jokes are like, they're not quite as funny as they would be if I was just watching it after a break.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
But it's still, it's brilliant game. It's so, I
One
play
of
on
the
stream.
one of the problems I had with the first game, and this isn't even a problem with the game. This is the problem with the people playing it. It's like I went online to see like let's plays of it just to see if it was any good.
Uh-huh.
And like the problem with that game is that everyone who was playing it was like talking over it, trying to make their own jokes, and it's like it's not funny. Like these people are not being funny, and they're like talking over some funny ass content that Trey Parker and Matt Stone did. And like that was like my one complaint. I'm trying to see like the jokes in this. I'm just trying to see the game.
Yeah, shut the fuck
People are
up.
like, oh, it's like I don't want to fucking hear you talk during this comedically written game.
Buy the game, dude.
No, I did. I bought it right after. I was like, I don't want to fucking hear these people talk. I want to.
Sorry, dude. I overreact.
I think I'm getting
kind of yelling at me.
I think I'm getting to the point where it's like the second night, and I hear that's the best part.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Dude, have you gotten shrunk yet? Have you gotten shrunk yet?
No, I haven't shrunk yet.
Oh.
I'm
That'll be that is the funny. I laughed so hard when I played that level.
So funny.
I need to go and yeah, I'll definitely get it finished before the next one's not out till next year, so I'll take
Yeah,
it.
you got time.
But I love streaming it because a load of people like keep coming in. Like people who follow me quite a lot, they come in and then they see
It
like
ruined
they
it
see it
for
for
you?
the first time. No, but they come in, they see it for the first. Yeah, you get some of those, but they come in and they're like, oh, have you got to the second night yet? No, but a lot of them come in and they go, oh, what's this game? It's South Park, and then they're watching like, oh God, that's extreme. That first night on the
do they-
spaceship, I was
do
like,
they-
whoa.
Do they watch the show?
Yeah, that's the
Maybe
thing.
not. That's the thing. The show, I love the show.
I thought it was censored over there in the UK. Oh no,
Nah.
Australia.
Yeah, Australia.
Everything's censored in Australia.
Yeah, Manhunt.
Oh god.
Okay,
Let's talk
so-
about Manhunt.
No. No thanks.
No. Okay. Well, finally, that was the final question. But before we go, I
Oh god.
think I've messaged this. I've asked you this a few
Oh,
times,
no.
but nobody's replied. Are we going to do an E3 live stream? I've worked out that I'm going to be free for all the press conferences. So if you want to do one,
let's
I was-
do
I was-
post one. Not during though, because during I
Yeah,
I like
during.
to sit down and crack a beer and just fucking watch it on my fucking TV.
Yeah, I'm gonna install my TV into my room, and just. I mean, I'm down. If you guys are down, I'll do it.
I'll live stream it and comment and stuff. But if you're free to join
If you guys
in,
want to
feel
see
free.
me naked, then I'll do it. But
Yeah, plus
I'll
it's my
ju-
birthday.
and jerking up. Yeah, June 13th is my brother's birthday.
Happy birthday. Is that on the
Like-
No, that's one with the stream. That'll be like middle of the week, won't it?
So I was looking at the timings of it, and I think the Sony one would be way too late for Europe. It's like
Not for
well,
me.
maybe not for you, Ben. Really?
I
It's
work
like,
really
isn't it
late.
It's like 3 a.m. or something.
Yeah, I
Oh,
work at
oh.
at 6 o'clock in the evening, so I'm all right.
I won't be doing that. But I could do the.
I got a real job.
I'll happily do the Microsoft one and whatever else is within sensible.
The Microsoft one is on Sunday. And what time early, right?
Nintendo one.
You have to get your entertaining skills in, because that thing's gonna be boring.
Yeah, right. Suck my D, dude.
What are they gonna bring out? Halo 6, 7.
They're gonna show the Scorpio, baby. They're gonna show the Scorpio and all the
yeah.
games that are gonna come out for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Cuphead. Cuphead's finally coming out on the Scorpio.
And then also below.
4K.
Yeah, fucking below. You can
Alright,
below
well,
me.
All right. Well, what games that were on Sony stage came out this year? And next year,
Final Fantasy
Yeah.
VII.
Suck my dick.
Hasn't that been like
Suck it.
sent out?
Wait,
no, it's sent
how-
all
wait.
in studio.
Wait, really quick. How many of the Xbox games were canceled that they
Two.
showed? last year? 2 of them. That's like half their conference they had.
Hey, what's it called? The devs for Final Fantasy VII basically were just like, hey, you know what? No, Sony was like, hey, we're having a shit ton of problems. So you know what? Now we're gonna start focusing on it now.
That's good that
Nobody
they're
else-
focusing on the games.
Okay, so that's-
Microsoft should
so-
get into
Don't worry,
that.
I'm sure they'll announce Recore 2, and everyone will.
I've
blow their
said
minds.
this, and I will always keep saying this. Xbox is going to be it's going to be a freaking gaming service. They're going to put out games, but it's going to be more of the whole. I feel like that whole streaming thing, the whole like their whole Netflix thing, it's going to be what they're going to turn. That's what they're going to turn into. I don't feel that they're going to be
Yeah, that
you
would
know,
work.
the biggest publisher. I don't think they're going to go out there and
Where's
they're
the
going
money in that?
they're going to take the risks.
They do need to take that
Who's the
risk
what?
and just do like Netflix. I think you're right because they're not bringing out any decent games. So they may
They
as well
don't,
just.
hey, well, you also have to remember they don't need Xbox is the very least on the total pole of what Microsoft focuses on.
Yeah, whereas Sony is the
that's the
opposite.
problem.
Sony only has PlayStation. That's what's keeping them alive.
Yeah, that's the
So
problem.
They have the money to focus on it to pay these developers to make the best games. Right now, I don't see that as a priority for Microsoft. Why I'm saying.
Then get out of the gaming market. That's like the worst. Like why like we're looking
Okay, so
at
you're gonna
Sony
tell them.
who's-
So you're gonna tell them to get out of the gaming market, and you're gonna make Sony a monopoly. Basically, they're gonna be able to do whatever the fuck they want.
Nintendo is still around.
Yeah.
No,
Work with
I feel.
Nintendo.
Hey, Nintendo. I feel Nintendo is pretty close to just start fucking licensing out their.
Not
How
anymore.
about the new game that's coming out that Ubisoft is making, that new Mario RPG? Do you guys want to talk
that's
about
only,
that?
That's only Ubisoft though. Ubisoft always works with
Rabbids.
Nintendo at the beginning of every console.
Mario with a
Like-
gun.
And Mario with a
Well,
gun.
we're gonna see Mario being developed by. A Mario game being developed by Ubisoft. So I feel like dude, I feel like the best thing that freaking that Nintendo can do is to stop making fucking consoles and license out their fucking IPs to fucking PlayStation.
Oh no, it's
Or
not gonna
Xbox.
happen. They've
They
got
would
enough
only do
money.
it to PlayStation. They're a Japanese company.
Yeah.
They're okay, but
They have no interest in doing anything with Xbox. I feel like. And
Jordan?
like as a
that's
strictly,
fine. I'm not
Xbox
saying-
gamer, like I can at least say that. Like I don't even like PlayStation. I don't own a PlayStation, but I'm always gonna be on I'm gonna call Xbox out on their bullshit. It sucks to be an Xbox gamer. You get no unique games anymore. It used to be like awesome, but now it's like
yeah,
nothing.
that's true. You used to get you had BioShock 1.
You had Mass Effect 1.
You had
You-
Mass Effect.
Mm.
You know, you don't get that anymore because they're.
I got the first
feel
Tomb
like
Raider
they're
for a year.
changing.
Oh, second
yeah,
Tomb
that's
Raider
it.
for a year, wasn't it?
And that sucks for Tomb Raider because Tomb Raider was such a good game, and people, by the time it came out on PlayStation, nobody gave a shit anymore.
Mm. Agent
Yeah,
Fart's got
too.
made a good point. Nintendo could survive the next 50 years doing nothing because they've got so much
Yeah.
money.
That's
Yeah.
why they will never do that.
Especially with Pokemon. Isn't Pokemon Go? I mean, it doesn't make it's that
No.
Pokemon company, but they're bringing out a multiplayer version of that.
Yeah.
But that made
Right.
so much money.
God, I
So-
can't imagine.
Anyway, on that note, us,
Alright,
us-
Kill it.
on us moaning about
I don't know.
Microsoft
I
again.
feel like this year Microsoft is gonna go all out.
I really hope so.
Well, we
I
should
feel
definitely
this
do a
year
live
Microsoft is
stream.
gonna go all out.
Let's do a live
feel like
stream
this
of the
year-
E3.
And no offense, but Sony's gonna show the same shit they showed last year, and then also a bunch of other games that are not gonna come out for 5-6 years.
I want to see more
gonna
God
happen.
of War.
But
Is it
they're
God of War?
showing us-
Yeah.
I'm making a prediction right now. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna show a bunch of games that aren't gonna come out maybe till the end of next year, and maybe it will be pushed back. You're gonna
Red
see
Dead
that.
will be there, won't it?
They will say what?
I bet Red,
And we're
Red Dead
talking,
will be there.
and I'm only talking about first party PlayStation games. I'm not talking about all these Destiny and Star Wars. I'm not talking about those games. I'm talking about first party PlayStation games. They're not going to come out for 2
Yeah.
to 3 years. So
Jordan?
We'll see.
Got all quiet.
I think it's better to have games coming out in 3 years than not having any games at all. But that's just.
I agree. Like that's the thing. Like at least PlayStation's like telling you something to look forward to. Xbox, it's like, well, eventually we're gonna start some like new franchise, or eventually Halo 6 will come out. I'm like, yeah, of course Halo 6 is gonna come out, but like, show me, give me something.
I mean, you're gonna get Sea of Thieves. Does that not interest you?
No, it
I,
doesn't.
I like the look of that.
Oh.
I like the look of
It
that.
looks
Is
cool.
It,
It looks
is it on
fun.
PC as well, or is it just on Xbox?
It's
on
PC. Yeah, and it's gonna be crossplay between Xbox and PC.
Why the
I'm
fuck are
gonna
there not more like pirate games, good pirate games?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Hmm.
Oh, Black Flag was pretty great.
Yeah.
Um,
Say
The
what?
only,
What?
the o-
Wind
the only
Waker.
sucky part of Black Flag was the Assassin's Creed element to it. I would say that.
I need to play it. I've got it, but
It's
Um,
like one of my favorite Assassin's Creeds.
anyway, let's
I
put.
hear that's the most favorite from like a lot of people. Black Flag.
Anyway, this poor thing's kicking and needs to be put down. So let's.
kill me.
That's the podcast speaking. So we'll be
It gets
back.
so heated, man. Why does it get
I
so
like it.
heated?
Because it's your Latin blood.
Kiss.
Anyway, I've gone really dark for some reason. I don't know why. Because I started off and it was daylight outside and I was lighting my face up, and now I'm just in the shadows here. But anyway, have you broken your headphones again? Oh, I thought Andre it's like another mid podcast headphone break. But let's finish this and go and get drunk. I've had 4 beers throughout this podcast. So.
I have a lot more that I want to say, but all right.
Go on, Manny, tell us. You've got 30
We'll save
seconds.
it.
Get it all out.
30 seconds, go. 30 seconds. Go.
I love all consoles, and I think they're all great. And I love video games.
Okay, I have something I want to say too. I love the Nintendo Switch. I think it should have more games on it, and I can't wait for E3. That's like the one thing I'm more excited for than anything. It is the first time in 20 years it is the first time in like 5 years that I'm more excited for a Nintendo press
5,
conference than I am about anything else.
Smash
Yeah.
Brothers.
I'm going to say
Smash
something. I
Bros.
love my PlayStation. I love my PC. And my Xbox, I want to stop regretting buying it.
Yeah.
So hopefully
told you
something
not to
good will
buy
come.
it. I told
know.
Should have waited till a Scorpio. I'm probably gonna get a Scorpio if
But
anything.
it's good. I
I'll
get to
get
keep.
it.
I get to leave the Xbox in the living room, and I can be like, Dave, you can watch your TV on that, and I get to keep the PS4 in here.
Can we quick note? Can we talk about how
No, we have to.
Destiny 2 is going to be 30 frames on console?
Is it going to be stuck at 30 frames?
And then they actually went out and said, hey, like the PlayStation, it wouldn't be able to run 60, even the PS Pro.
Did they say that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they said
100% said that even the PS Pro can't run this game on 60 frames.
It's going to look amazing then, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, I don't mind, dude. But I'll tell you what, man. Even when you play Destiny, even when you played like original Destiny, like a lot of the multiplayer when there's a lot of stuff happening, the frames drop, man. You don't get a steady 30.
Hmm. Andre, why do you have
That's
such a giant apartment in New York?
Me?
Joe and I were
I-
watching
I-
you put your green screen up. We're like, what the hell? That's like a mansion. You're so rich.
Yeah, I have the biggest apartment of anyone I know in New York, but it's expensive, and I make a.
You
big
split it
one
with 3
money, you
people.
know? Yeah, and I also split it with 3 people.
Ah,
That helps a lot. If it was just me here, it would be a closet, and I probably wouldn't be able to do the podcast because my internet would be too slow.
yeah. Fuck. How much does the internet cost in the US? It's loads, isn't it?
Yeah, right now I'm
The
paying.
US,
Yeah, I'm paying 65, I think, 65 a month. And it's gonna go up this month
Jeez.
actually.
That's a lot. Anyway, so you can find us on clickclickplay.com. Go on the YouTube. I'll put the YouTube. Please subscribe to us on YouTube, because when we get 100 subscribers, we can be /clickclickplay, which will be a lot better than /UCZPO36 and etc. Currently on 57, so give
Put
it
that
a
on
few weeks.
t-shirt.
put that on our T-shirts.
Go to what that con is. Is it TwitchCon or no? TwitchCon. You can get tickets. Are any of you guys going to go to it?
No.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
All those
fuck
losers.
that.
Can you imagine the smell? Jeez.
Oh,
Okay. So
See, that's what I'm scared to go to like any gaming convention or anything like that because I've heard like the one in Germany, which is the one in Germany.
Oh, Germans are very clean.
Gamescom.
Just
I
Germany
heard
in
that-
general.
I heard it smells so
Smells
bad in
like
there.
sausages and cheese.
anyway.
I mean,
Before we
that
insult
might smell good. Yeah, sausages smell good as fuck.
Oh, by the way,
Some
guys,
cheeses too.
you gotta stay out. So we're gonna go clickclickplay.com and also follow us on all our social media and whatnot up there. If you're watching this on video, if you're watching it on, well, if you're not watching it, if you're listening to it through iTunes or anything like that, then go onto YouTube, type in Click Click Play, and watch us on there and find all our online thingamawhatsits. But it's time. It's time for our closing sequence. So you guys are gonna get muted for this, obviously. And
Well, we can't say our goodbyes.
well, we can say goodbyes, but then we have to wave until the video starts, like constantly, for a unnerving amount of time. So I've been Biggest Bennis. You can find me on Twitter, Biggest Bennis1, Biggest Bennis without a 1 on Twitch. John, do you want to say goodbye?
Yeah, I want to just waste a little bit of time because I'm curious as to what the video is, but I've just loaded up Twitch and it's showing me an Overwatch advert. So if I just keep on talking until the advert is over, I should be able to see what the closing video is because I haven't seen it yet and I'm just wondering.
You need to
Yeah,
get
no,
Twitch
I want to
Prime.
see it
You
too.
avoid the adverts and you can play. What's that game? Gone Home.
Oh, okay.
that hot
Yabba's
new-
done. Yabba's done. Great, kill it, kill it. Kill it.
Andre.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to us talk about stuff.
I said kill
Follow
it.
me, follow me on Twitter and YouTube. Bye.
Go on, Manny.
I want to say bye, everybody. I'm sorry I haven't been streaming these past couple of days. I've just been
Drinking.
hanging out. I've been wanting, I've been drinking a lot, and I just wanted to take a little. I just wanted to take a little break
It's honest.
from streaming all the time. It was taking its toll, and I kind of feel better now. So I'm definitely gonna get back into it. And I love you guys, and thank you guys for the support.
What game are you going to be streaming? Friday 13th?
I don't know. Maybe Friday the 13th, maybe some PUBG, or maybe some Star Citizen. I've been
Oh.
neglecting that game, so I
Is it out
definitely
yet?
want to get back into it. Yeah.
Drink. Okay. We need to wave. I'm going to mute you all, but you have to wave continuously. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Love you.